Biafra is the land of the rising sun. Is the beginning and the ending. I can see it here. I can see it shining. I can see it rising, shining all the over. Wherever you are, wherever you from, you must do stand and fight for freedom. Wherever you are, whatever you do, we must do stand and fight for Biafra. Blimbo brasme, blimbo brasme. Apogabo zawapa, Biafra join it. Ina maybe matter when Biafra. Biafra ni smeka barba ngangare paria Biafra ni kalabari you butlu to wenempa apa mete ni pakabuti obuta wai na so te wena so na join it Biafra me big man yesuda ade mate bianga kombare akwa ibo isongo ibibi isongo anami komo Bob, yo kwaibo. Bob Biafra yidi kopomi. Idem pom monne unelem pom. Bob kumpe mufo bob. Keni wong idio. Idi diaru bob ida. So referendum ayadi. Keni vote for Biafra. Kenya ya bem video. Idi diaru bob ida. Tena Nigeria na mta idi tenge. Bob so keni diaru bob wong idi. Yaganem Ipepeye mufo Grupo wado Ijo wado Ekwani wado Wana obeya Urokana Fikire abali chakano Oka abinde mawale school Amiru Fikire Nigeria na Orokano Waka abali Uswesu abali So what you have been Maliyo Really about Mudia Ebravo, really about one, really have a can well, my man, your overlay. Group of people, what you want, really, I'm worried. Okay, when no one, I saw we papa, like I say, papa, my Musasa, a school, university, a polytechnic, I can go Kawale, Ide, Gabino, Yan Arogano, the way I was. Ali ye kwa yopi awale we oye we fue we dizo we kwa sa ama ule mpofu uji la yuke mpofu awa nwole akasa nwole shewa ka no bani na beri ati oboye oboye over free ko me mo free o kamle biko iwole me we biko uji be mpofu e mudia e gwo no fu asa nwonwe na akasa nwole ka be mene mabemu ofuemu ogere fo kawale wota wa na moto lutori yaga moto asherio man wado urubu wado mi yorogwa they say pikin we say mama no sleep himself sleep no dey for am o our people we be Delta people Igala people Ishekiri people Ika people, Igala people, Igbo people, it don't reach time where we will stand up, go fight for what God don't give us. Shakiri people, because where this people don't turn out, if you like say that one turn out blessing to cause so, may I wake up, if you dare for sleep, may you wake up. The way we have Nina, herdsmen everywhere, then just they kill the people, they collect people life. My brother. Not be so we be used planner before. So make una wake up, make una know what I go do. You understand? May we fight for Biafra with one mind. Because now be our last hope. You understand? If we let them continue this kind of way that they do, you see and say all of us one day we wake up, everybody don't work out. If he never touch you, they never kill your brother, you don't go know the pain. But when I kill your brother, you see and say the thing get as it be.
Obolitigi so iya ebe maikizi mbito eniena amao so organizing gibi be nyime enamezi igoyo ebi Biafra ke Biafra ikaro ngbo igbo gale idongbo tutu ene Omonyiba isa Israeli iba isa Israeli ena ido waji ibe me Biafra inu isa hame ufiale ena mezigo ibi Biafra ena so kanana isi ena
banamwa oji nda banuna nenda ko uwe ai elabanu akilo Biafra maye balo sajo e basa be Biafra e ko Biafra manane we abane we bobo ne we gogo ne aga me ado amanya wa mama ba sale pointen ye bie balo sa fait Biafra ke a Biafra maya wa mama manale bezine e pe bobo ne ye le balo sa pe Biafra ki le bawane me ko ke me ado amanya wa manazine ko na le ya Biafra eleke Biafra de me ado ye le balo e pe Biafra ye wa yone mbara bisoso nkwa we sweet ndra kodo wa ne da baduna ne na kodo wa elo ale ji ai ina kodo be uya I can see the body be Biafra sawan ndalo
all the over wherever you are wherever you from you must do stand and fight for freedom wherever you are whatever you do, we must do. Stand and fight for Biafra.
Umunne mumu ibonine no nelo wakona no nia. Umunna inine ane na potakwala. Onya wala kokonwe eziokwu na. Okwa Biafra ko onya wala cho. Onye si na ochi enwu na Nigeria ya sokwe Nigeria nwo. Anye kuchali oto han no no. This number is dedicated to Biafrans all over the world, friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom. Special dedication from IPOB Elelewa family.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra. His name is Mazi from Efo. He is from Abateti. Abateti is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Like I always say, one day we will all come to appreciate the truth, the mindset behind those words. Mazi from Efo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom. The one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interests of the Biafran people for almost 60 years now. Nobody has got what it takes to speak for the Biafran people. And of course, it's all about the grace of the Creator upon the life of an individual. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Afari Ibeku. Afari Ibeku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. And Abia State is Biafra land. He is the director of Radio Biafra, as well as Biafran Television, the one and the only man that commands the loyalty of the Biafran people. And of course, I remain George Onyeibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. And Delta State is Biafra land. Every piece of land in Delta State. We must proceed to acknowledge the Creator, Chukwu Kikabiama, the one who sits in heaven and presides over the affair of man, the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. And so in my own humble way, I say to him this evening, and as always, Anye na jage mau, makanezi oku ne mara mai, ihonanya ene nage, ubiomage, ojuru anyanya dadio, Ingwe gimbanwe o di onye dikagi ebu Alpha na Omega anyị niile na-asị na-ede mmanwụ ise And of course, this evening, without wasting much of our time on this segment, our team remain back to your root. On this segment, I repeat, our team remain back to your root. Of course, we are a people in need of freedom. I will say the most endangered species of Homo sapiens that have walked on the face of this planet Earth, irrespective of the time nor the dispensation. But there are certain situations we never choose it. And as such, we cannot apologize to anybody when it comes to those issues. I never chose my mother. I never chose my father. I did not choose to be an Agbo man. I never choose to be a Biafran. And if something was actually wrong about that, I would have been able to come forward and apologize. But these were decisions made by the Creator himself, Chukwu Okike Abiama. And so, if you certainly cannot respect this, I don't see any reason why I should respect you. And if I cannot respect who I am, I don't see any reason I should expect another person to respect me. We are Biafrans, and that remains the undeniable truth, unchangeable fact. It remains that way. We had father, our ancestors before us, as a way of life. They were actually to invent, discover in a time where the name technology was not known to them. We really cannot be able to appreciate them if we fail to go back and understand how they existed. Of course, our land was invaded, which is no longer news to anybody, and the invaders wrote our history. We never resisted until they came. That is what they told us. And so one day, one idiot, maybe a Portuguese idiot or a European idiot, without respect, regard for whoever they are. Whoever these people are supposed to be facing international criminal court. All of them are supposed to pay dearly for it. But who is going to say it? They are busy chasing Boko Haram, Fulani headsmen, Miati Allah, and ISIS and the rest of it. Of course, they are doing the right thing. But each time they must understand that their father were not better than these people. You think I'm against Fulani headsmen, Miati Allah, and Boko Haram? They are just hopeless set of animals who think that they will be killing us and will keep quiet. That is where the problem lies. But having said that, some people invaded our ancestors because they were peace-loving people. They took their life away from them. They told us our ancestors are sinful. That is the problem. And all this why we keep saying it, and it becomes part of us. And today you cannot honor your ancestors. But of course we go to church and honor St. Peter and St. Mary and St. every idiot. But you can't honor your ancestors because your ancestors say sinful. He sinful. You dance masquerade. He sinful. You do your traditional wedding. It's sinful. Eat akpu kwano. Very soon, some Yoruba pastor will tell you that eating akpu is sinful. But of course, what do we do? And that is some of the reason why we are here. Recovering ourselves starts by recovering of identity. You must love yourself. You must love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can love another person. And so we must go back and understand who our father is, and then we should be able to check if we are anything like them. Back to your root. Whether our ancestors were Ogomo, we shall be Ogomo. Whatever they are, we shall be that. Because the truth remains that when they discover a stone somewhere in Egypt, written just one alphabet, the word will go into the lab. The archaeologists will be let loose across the globe. Most of the stones they discover around Africa, till today they've not been able to disciple them. Who did all these things? Our ancestors. The invention you see today, look at everything about our ancestors. Till today it becomes a mystery to the world. The pyramids of Egypt was built. The pyramids in OD, among others, were built in a time where there is nothing like technology. But today, with the advanced technology at our disposal, this thing still remains a mystery to them. They can't unlock it. But they tell you that your ancestors is evil, is chimpanzee, is monkey, is babu. But then, it's okay. We really need to go back to our roots to understand how our father were able to live within themselves, that the Igbo man did not kill a Jaw man, that the Jaw man did not kill a Akwa Ibom man, that the Akwa Ibom man did not kill Abo man, that the Abo man did not kill Urobo man did not kill Ishekiri man, until they came. Until they came. Today is amazing. An Abo man will come out and say, no, I'm not Igbo, I'm not Igbo, I'm not Igbo. My name is Onyeibe, I'm not Igbo. It's unbelievable. My name is Chile. My name is Chile or Honda. My name is Chile or Honda. I'm not Igbo. And then when somebody come and say, my name is Tamono, I'm not Igbo. You should understand that they see road more than me and you. But this is how bad it has been. But having said that, our topic this evening is thy rod and thy staff. Thy rod and thy staff. I understand that if the story in the Bible were ever true, it never talked about any man. The Bible never talked about the Israel in the Middle East. It never talked about anybody. This is a concocted, a documented, a modified version, history of our ancestors, Biafran ancestors. Thy rod and thy staff. It becomes so popular from the book of Psalm when David said, thy rod and thy staff, O Lord, they comfort me. Thy rod and thy staff. Maybe you understand. But if you follow from the Bible direction of the rod and thy staff, it looks like they are the same thing. The rod and thy staff. They are not the same thing. You know, each time they try to rewrite the Bible, they either omit or they add. And as a result, the Bible you read, it's actually meant to condition you to certain stage. But the truth are hidden. And so if you are not sincere to yourself, the Bible will profit you nothing. The Bible will profit you nothing. But for you to understand what we mean, and that is why I took that topic this evening. Thy rod and thy staff. And David said, they comfort me. What is the rod and what is the staff? Like I said, if you follow the Bible definition, it looks like they are the same thing. They are not. They are meant to play different role. Today, our traditional rulers don't have regard again because they don't have staff. They don't have rod. And honestly, I will use Wike, a Biafra man, to present as a case study this evening. Not because I'm against him or in support of him, but to understand the role the rod and the staff play. He was right in his action, at the same time he was wrong. When he called a meeting which is trending on every social media, he said to every king there, please all of you stand up. And they stood up. Let me see your staff. Some have staff, some don't have staff. And now if Wike understand the role of the rod and the staff, he will know that he does not have the right to tell any king to stand up. That is to tell you that the staff Wike gave to those kings or Buhari gave to any king in Biafra land, all of them are fake. It's unbelievable. The Obi of Abo is younger than me. I was in the hospital when he was born. But it becomes abomination and a sacrilege for me to tell Obi of Abo to stand up. But I'm bringing this up today because you see all our king, all our chiefs, all our elder. When Lamido Sanisi Lamido called them, some of them will even forget to beat. They are running to go and answer one Bambiala. They are running to Uguawusa to answer. It's because they don't know the implication of the rod and staff. It is because they don't have it. It is because they don't even know the role he play. You see a whole Obi of furniture. One Yoruba monarch will bench him. They will put him behind as a gate man. And he will sit down there. You will see one Amayanabo. They will put him at the back. And they stand up for woman. My own king, my own chief, standing up for a woman because it's Yoruba. These people don't know who their father is. They don't know. And why is it they don't know? They have failed to acknowledge the power in the rod and the staff. It's a fashion now. It's a fashion. And now let's come back a little bit to be able to understand what they are. When you talk about the rod and the staff, it comes in two forms. They are not the same. The staff is authority that is built from the strength of the village, from the strength of the community. Everybody that makes up that community lay their hand upon the staff of office and prayed over it and said that whoever hold this mantle, it could be form of stick, it could be form of any shape, but they always appear like walking stick. Whoever hold this mantle has the final say in any decision. They carry out so many rituals, and because so much power is invested on that staff, the person who is to carry that staff is also placed on another oath. And that is, peradventure, he want to use the power vested upon him to destroy his subject, he will die. And that is when the staff, the rod comes in. You have the rod and you have the staff. But that is not what they are called. In my language, one is called Ebe. Another one is called Onono. And I think it's the same thing they call Ofonogu. But I better explain it in my own dialect, and so you can know what they call it in your own dialect. We call it Egbe Lonono. Egbe Lonono. And now let's come back a little bit. There was once time a president of Nigeria, General Umonakwe Agun Yorosi. General Umonakwe Agun Yorosi. He was said that he was always carrying a crocodile. And many people said something about that crocodile. They say it's a ritualist, it's sinful. That crocodile is the symbol of his occult. They say many things. But it's not. But it's just the same method they use to destroy our culture. That is what they did. Today, there are many chiefs. They carry small elephant tucks. But it will be small. Some are in the key holder. Some of them can be about 1 feet or 2 feet tall. They hold them in the hand. We call it onono. It depends on how you want it to be. If you have money, you buy elephant tucks. If you don't have any money, some people can take elephant teeth, crocodile teeth, carve it to a stick, tie it there. Anyhow you want it to be, it is called onono. And so you see, the king or most of these chiefs always go with their onono. That small staff they carry in their hand. And when you see them, you know they are chief. Sometimes they accompany it with akope. The fan they carry in their hand. But they are always with that too. But the staff don't always go with them. Now, what are the role of the staff? The egbe and the onono. And now, the staff, as they call it, which is the walking stick, is the symbol of authority that the community carry. And so when a high priest uses it, when a father of a house uses it, when the king of a community uses it, when the pope or bishop of a church using it, it shows that every power, authority vested upon that institution or that community is tied to that staff, and whoever holds it command everybody. But like I said, that onono, not the egbe now, not the walking stick, that small one they hold in their hand, is empowered by integrity. It's empowered by sincerity. It's supposed to be empowered by one's integrity. That is when you are talking, you hold it. You're telling them my hands are clean. I do not lie. When you hold it and you address people, it shows that everything you are saying over your dead body, you say the truth and you lie not. It constantly reminds you that you cannot lie against your people. That's onono you are holding becomes the voice of God to you, that you cannot run against your people. But how many of our king know the meaning of onono? How many of our king can say Jimofona Aga? And that is why our ancestors, when they pray, they say, I pray to you, my ancestors, that you may guide me in all my ways. for I have tried to live by the principle you have taught me. I want you to go back and look at your ancestors who know their father. They constantly come to their father and say, I have tried all my best to live by the principle you have taught me. Because I know in them there is life. And if I have made mistake, it is because you made mistake. And then my ancestors come and help me. And do you know that the righteous are bold as a lion? These are things you do not control. As far as your hand is clean, nobody can intimidate you. When I heard about our leader broadcast, for the first time, the first thing I did was to go and find out where he worked in Nigeria. And so I could be able to know who he is. And I tried to check where did he work. He was not a councillor, not a chairman, not a politician, a senator. He has not worked with Nigeria. I said, then the man must be clean. But if he has worked with any of these Nigerian company, criminal, fraudulent company, and then we will look for where he stole money. Because it's very difficult to find out. And if he has stolen money, and yet he is shouting, they are going to kill him. Except his hands are clean. Look at every man and woman that has come out to fight against Nigeria. Majority of them are right, but they were all killed because their hand is not clean. What Kensarowi were fought for was the right of the Ogoni people, was the undeniable right of the Biafran people, but they killed him because he has soiled his hand. He saw no, it's not right. You betray your brother because you think it's a battle. And now when you discover that they deceived you, you stood up to fight for your right. It's like when William Shakespeare said, if you murder anybody that is asleep, you will never go to bed. I want you to go back and look at all the people who fought, who collaborated with Nigeria, and later on they discovered the truth and they choose to stand their ground. They were hunted down because their hands are clean. And Jesus said, for the prince of the earth is loosed against me, but they found nothing in me, for my hands are clean. Oh, no. If every chief in Biafra land have this, oh, no, nobody can kill you. Do you know why all of them are mute? They don't have, oh, no. They do not have their rod or their staff. I told you the two names mean the same thing in English. But in our dialect, the rod and staff is not, oh, no. One is Egbe, one is, oh, no. In my language, rod and staff is the same thing in English. This is how they deceive us. The one you hold in your hand in our dialect is called, oh, no. The long one is called Egbe. So when I'm saying rod and staff, they are the same thing to me anyway. And so if you were holding the onono, ogu, the symbol that your hands are clean, they can't come to you. Don't you know there are power that control this world? Not in Yoruba church. They will gather, but they will fall. I want you to look at our leader's life. I'm not saying he's an angel. I'm not saying he's a perfect man. But I'm telling you that heaven and earth has bear testament against his enemy. He was kidnapped. Later brought to kangaroo prison. Arranged before court. After everything, attempt made on his life. Till today, his language has not changed. That is so good. That is so good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Because at the end of the day, trust the Yoruba Gota media. Trust in the Sabo. Look at all the governors now, including Ozodema and all of them. They are forged result. All of them forged result. Who is digging them out? But if our leader hands is not clean, by now they would have rubbish him. Okay, where is defend money? Give us defend money. Come and give account of defend money. But it is the people who did not pay defend money. They're the one who want account for defend money. Imagine he has collected Nigerian money. He cannot talk. He cannot talk. They will mess him up. But I can tell you, he's carrying his honor. His ogu is with him. The Bible said that the righteous are bold as lion. If your hand is evil, you can't be bold. That power cannot be given to you. Most of our kings are not bold. The few that were bold, though they were murdered by Nigeria, but their legacy, their actions continue to go. Ezedike of Ahoda was one of them. They gathered 7 chiefs across Niger Delta, as they call themselves, and said, we want to kill Ken Saro-Wiwa. Magnus Abe was there. The other Ogoniwuma was there. All of them endorsed that Ken Saro-Wiwa should be killed. Only Ezedike of Ahoda refused. Today, the oil well in their community is in Bayelsa, but their community is in Rivers State. Just to make sure he suffer. But who is suffering? Posterity will speak about him. Though he is dead, but his deed will never be forgotten. That is honor. That is what empowers everybody. As far as you keep your hand clean, as far as you protect the people you are meant to protect, as a king, I'm talking to king, there is nothing anybody can do to you. Oh, no. It was supposed to be a guide. It was supposed to be a sign that conscious you. Anytime you hold it and you are talking to your subject, it begins to remind you integrity, 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 integrity. But you don't know the meaning. To you, it's a fashion. And then when you look at honorable youth, when you look at honorable men in your community, you straight the honor out and you bless them. But you are cursed already, so how can you bless anybody? And now that is for Onono. Onono is the power you get from the Creator himself. Because your hands are clean. A lot of things we go through. You know, when you are alone with God, that is when you know who you truly are. I remember when I was in DSS dungeon. I never knew I would come out alive. But of course, I have to make peace with my Creator. But my hand is clean. My mind start telling me, you don't chop IPOB money. I say, no, I never chop. Okay. Then the other one will say, okay, no problem. Thank God. I say, hey, thank God. Small time, the voice will still come. You should say, you never do, are you? I say, no, I never do, are you? Hey, but I quarreled before now, but, I forgot. Hey, that voice will go again. And then the next time, another voice will still talk to me. But in all of this, that is what is called temptation in the wilderness. If your hands are not clean, you will not survive it. And the final of it was that this thing you are looking for, self. Don't you think you are a fool? You are supposed to be behaving like a big boy. You know, why are you suffering yourself? Look at everybody have abandoned you. Look at you now. You are the only one suffering here. Where is your family? Look at you now. And you know, at that moment, you are there alone. And I said to myself, but wait, it be like I fuck up. Oh. I said, no be me fuck up. Nigeria fuck up. And I say, God, honestly, I don't know how you judge matter. Oh. But for this Biafra issue, if na sin I don't commit here, make you forgive me. But I still they tell you, if you give me 100 lifetime, I go say I still be Biafra, I go still join IPOB. And then you see the sorrow leave, the depression leave, every nonsense leave. And the next time one idiot will come and knock and say, come out here. I just be looking at them. They now look like criminal to me. That is the work of honor. When your hands are clean, you have the backing of heaven. A lot of people will not die because their hands are clean. How many of our traditional rulers today now can say their hands are clean? If their hands are clean, they will not be giving our land to Fulani herdsmen. They will not be conspiring with the governors and be selling our land. That is why we can come out and tell a king, stand up, where is your staff? Because their hands are not clean. And if that king has made PIM, if he has made PIM, he's going to suffer. Because he's not a king. He's not a king. Because today you come out, you have 3,000 naira, you buy one jeep, you intimidate some group of people, you become Amayanabo. I know how many kings in Biafra land that were appointed by governor. You do not have a staff and you don't have a rod. And now we have discussed the honor. The staff itself is the rod. In my place, that walking stick, when the king sit down, he stands on the ground. When a high priest want to talk, he stands on the ground. That is order. Everybody must obey order. And when he stand up and he holds it and make decree, it come to pass. That is the staff of office. When he wave it, anything can happen. That is the beginning and the end of his power. And now let me tell you something. That egbe now, that rod now, it plays a role. In my community, when you are a stubborn boy, they take you to the king or the elders. They now narrate what you have done. And you are a very stubborn boy. The elders will look at you, caution you, and hit you the walking stick on your head. As a young boy. And that time they are hitting you that walking stick on the head, do you know what they are telling you? They are saying, boy, you stubborn, oh, but we like it. Go ahead and be stubborn. I'm telling you the truth. And so there is a parable in my dialect. He say, and that is when David say, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. When they knock you that walking stick, it's not comfort, but it's comfort. It's amazing. Now you know. The moment you do something, the other will caution you, correct you. The next thing you do, they'll take that walking stick and hit your head. Bokudam. That is endorsement that, guy, you have been very stubborn. But we don't condemn you. Go ahead and be your stubborn. You think if there are chiefs and kings knocking us this walking stick in our head, do you think any idiot will be coming to talk to you anyhow? But you don't even know what empowers you. That is the rod. But when a woman commits a sin, unpardonable sin, if they use that same staff and hit a woman, there is problem. There is problem. That staff was meant for discipline. It was meant for correction. It was meant to make people understand who is in charge. And you cannot be crowned. Your coronation cannot be complete without this. No. Both of them must be there. It is not moved by design or fashion of any kind, but its origin. They have his crown. The father and the father and the father before the father and the father of the very person being crowned use the same crown. But do you know today now they now give you new king, new crown. Oh, you are a very big boy. We want to make you king. They now give you one big name. Chifa Abaka of Famayanabo. They now bring some basket and put in your head. That is not crown. In most genuine crown are juju. Most of the kings cannot touch the crown, not to talk of the staff, nor the rod. Most of the people telling you they are king now, let them go to their village and lift that thing up. They can't. And so today, Awusa will soon become the Oba of Abo, Abiubi of Abo. The moment this tradition is broken, that is why you have Emir in Yoruba land. The moment we allow them to bastardize this culture permanently, we may not be free from that danger. Today, where is the authority? Where is the authority to our monarch? Where is the authority to the youth? Where is the authority to any group in the community? Their strength come, 1, from the power vested upon them by the community. 2, by their ability to live a life worthy of emulation, integrity. David said, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Where are the rod? Where are the staff? The rod and the staff of our king today now give our community land to Fulani for Ruga. The rod and the staff of Biafran king now, majority of them, take them to go and sell our land, collect money, and come and kill us. Biafrans, if you have known this truth, you will know that your governor is fake. I mean, your Igwe is fake if he is recognized by the government. If your Igwe is carrying certificate, it's a fake. And any governor who is giving certificate to original Igwe is a fake. Today, when they rob our land, when they invade our land, you now say this man is not the Igwe, or you now protest. The next thing is, where is the Igwe? Where is the Igwe? It's another DSS agent. But you don't know. Somebody wake up one day, he go to their village, kill a cross section of people, bring Fulani, bring all of them, he ginger, and he become a high chief. But it's not blue-blooded. Royalty don't run in his vein. But it's now a king. Amayanabo and Igwe Abaka, and Amayanabo Gidiga here in Biafra land. No. Where are the rods? Where are the staffs? Where are the symbol of authority in our land? They told you the one your father kept is evil. You throw it away. Yoruba pastors are good at that. But they are not throwing their own away. But because you do not have true knowledge of all this, we are left with no one to protect us. IPOB is numerous, but our strength lies in one man. Not because the man is stronger than all of us, because the man has the mandate that is of Onogu. IPOB is numerous, but the strength of all IPOB, I repeat, is vested on one man. Not because that man is a bodybuilder, not because he's a money giver, but because he had the mandate, he had the mantle. And for that mantle to be effective and functional, his hand must be clean. And now you understand. If you say you are Igwe, if you want to be relevant in Biafra land, is your hand clean? Akage or the Kwacha, is your hand clean? That stuff you are carrying now, you are Igwe, you are Wamayanabo, is your hand clean? Is our ancestors backing them? But your case is easy. We will soon be praying for all of you. People don't understand. In this era to restore Biafra, we will destroy many people and we will repair many people. We will soon be praying for all of you. Anybody that is not carrying the Ofo and the Ugu, anybody that is not carrying the mantle of office of our ancestors and is sitting on the throne of our ancestors, fire will soon burn all of you. It's a gradual process. We are revealing all of you. Because you cannot have this staff of office from our ancestors and you betray us. We know how many Igwe who are giving the Fulani access to our land. There are many jobs that the staff does, but time will not permit us to get that. Every home was supposed to have their own no. They are supposed to have their own staff. Every man supposed to have his staff. As far as you have a place you are heading, you are supposed to have your no. Let's go by that word, rod and staff. They made it look as if it's the same thing in the Bible, but they are not the same thing. But they look at their name, it look is the same thing. It's not the same thing. In my dialect, the rod is egbe, and the staff is no. And some will say ofonogu or ofonogu kaijaga. Forget about how it looks like, but they are concocted or inconcated into these two words. Onyeibe for iba. Equally we say ujowo. We will say ujofo. Kendi jofo iba. Kendi jofo iba. You will not understand, but I don't expect you to understand. Our lines are open. I want you to tell us as you call in. What is the role of Ofo in your community? What has happened to all the Ofonogu, the rod and the staff that was meant for correction? We are now the one correcting them. IPOB now is now the one correcting all of you. Because you do not have a mandate to rule us. You don't. The man they rig into office now in Imo State now. Of course, he will leave that seat by fire, by force. Because he doesn't have the mandate of the people. The mandate is carrying his full any mandate. And then how can you rule the children of Chukwokika Biama with the staff of Miati Allah, with the staff of office of Boko Haram? It won't work. But of course, there is something you people are looking for. You will get it. Like I said, our lines are open. I do not expect you to understand all of them. But if the staff of office, the symbol of righteousness and justice in your father compound have been destroyed, you have to go back home and rebuild it. I'll be back in a minute.
The rising sun. Freedom is so what we need. From every corner of the street, we're crying out freedom. Are you my people? Stand up now. Unite together. We're crying out. My Biafra people, stand up now. Freedom is all we want. Freedom is all we need. Freedom we deserve. Victory is ours. Freedom is all we want. Freedom is all we need. Freedom we deserve. Victory is ours. Listen, in this world, everybody got freedom of expression and worship. And Christian when the head was cut off. George did it. Mr. Bugatti is above law. It is a red court. Nobody go talk. As Biafrans, we are fighting for our freedom and self-determination. Nigerian government, they are shooting us, killing us, arresting us, pushing us one Nigeria. Biafra Nigeria governors, protecting their political careers. They are criminals, moderates. They can't stop us. Freedom, we deserve. Freedom.
Yes, of course, at this moment, our lines are open. You are a Biafran. You are here to identify with the nearest IPOB family. I think this is the time you have to do that. Send us your name, your phone number, and your location to our WhatsApp. Your phone number, your name, and your location. Send it to our WhatsApp. The coordinators will be there to attend to you. Make no mistake about that. Without standing on the path of righteousness, we will lose every battle. But the confidence assurance we have today is that we are standing on the path of righteousness. Our enemy know that. Yoruba know that. Hausa know that. The Sabutua know that. Fulani know that. British government knows that. We are not here to take that which belongs to another. We are here to restore our land. And now you understand. Yes, a caller on the WhatsApp. Are you there? Caller on WhatsApp.
I'm here in Europe.
Good evening,
Mazi, all protocols observed. Mazi, yeah, okay, let me appreciate my brothers in Biafra land too. It's part of the protocols. Mazi, what you're saying is in order. Mazi, my name is still remain okay for the Nosima for my Kadache, okay? Mazi, let me make one impression here, correct one impression before I go to topic now. That's Mazi, during Mazi Chidera Odogene program, my beloved brother and one other person, Kelechi from Lagos, called. He made mention of something. He was talking about party. I want to correct one impression here. What we are, for those of them calling for their own knowledge, what we are fighting in Biafra land now, both in Owerri. We are not fighting about parties. What we are fighting is to restore our land. They are taking our land. We are not talking about party. Please, when such cases come, let us debate or deliberate on that. Really, it's not an issue of a party in the Biafra land now. The issue at stake there is they are taking our land. That is that, by the way. Mazi, on the same development like what you are saying now. Mazi, what we are saying, ofo nogu. Mazi, this is what is here in the Mazi, I will set one example before I go where I'm going. Mazi, during the Nigeria genocidal war against Biafrans, Mazi, every town, every villages have something that is protecting them. I will set the example before I go to my town, Omaka. Mazi, those days when they were trying to bomb Omaka, because we have our main market there for Omaka, and those days whenever they are coming to bomb that our place, every shelling, whatever they're doing there, it doesn't go there. There are something that is blowing them off. Those things will go and hit where you have Pro Cathedral Church, Omaka now. There. That what they call it, bunker. The bunkers are still there, Mazi. But today, all those things have been defied. Those and especially even the Ojofo is from my town, it's from my village, my clan, Obiago, in Omaka. Mazi, our kindred will Akajofo no Omaka. Those days they don't go to church. But this time, you see them, they go to church, they serve two masters at that time. And that mantle of leadership we are talking about, that for Nogu, it's not everybody that holds it. You must be a truthful somebody. I am setting another example. In Omaka, if the same thing happened in a village called that man, he's a Amala, like my father. He went into a judge, where they go to judge this land dispute of a matter. He couldn't say, he knew the truth, the fact. But he couldn't, he just sided the other people. Mazi, when he get to his house,
he will die.
So, Mazi, ask anybody for more marker. Mazi, corner bayana me ya dadia na taja na ya na dio me so bomala no marker. Everybody knows it's a popular. Oyone tu bomala. Yola. So now our people are going astray. That is what we are. That's why I like what Nadikal had done. God brought it for us. He's bringing us back, and the program we are bringing is one of the best programs I've ever seen. Going back to your roots, restoring everything about Biafra, our cultures. Oh, Mazi,
in those days when they respect this mantle of office, anybody that is carrying or for Nogu, you can't do juju for them. You cannot do anything. No. That is when the Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. As Mbaka is there lying, 3 men with good or for, sincere or for, not political or for, hit that staff on the gate of adoration. Thunder will fall by fire. Heaven will rain that fire. But they will say, it's evil.
Mazi, what we are doing the best now, Mazi. You see, when your hands are not clean, like the governor, all these our useless governors, and then you with all of them, Mazi, they will go the same way. Nobody, no. Once you have defied that land, you cannot go free. You cannot defy and go free. That land, I don't know there. Well, people have been there before. Everybody is going there. They must go there. Time went on, Mazi. What we are saying. Continue on this program. It's very, very important. Let our people know Ojovo test lies no matter the situation. And every Ojovo Wamala, they don't go to church because it can't serve 2 masters at a time. Every Ojovo in every town, in every community, check it. They are Amalante, and whatever they say stands. But now they have spoiled everything. You see, a small boy, the governor will give him one connection. He will become a traditional. No. And watch those towns, those villages, those communities, they do it. They are in wars, Mazi. They are in war. They are in enmity. Because that thing they are holding does not belong to you. Traditionally, our family journey. So, Mazi, let me leave it from here. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. We must continue. For people to understand what we mean, what we are saying. Do you know that no matter the amount of cost you cost policeman on a checking point, do you know that cost don't get to them? As far as they are police. I want you to understand, they have the mantle of office to remain on that duty. And you come out, you begin to call your governor. Oh, God punish your governor. Oh, God will punish police. Oh, God will punish army. Oh, God will punish. As far as they are carrying the mantle of their office, it doesn't get to them. But where God catches them is that there is no single policeman that don't have a problem in his family that they cannot solve. That is where God catches them. Your cost cannot kill them. they will born one useless daughter or one useless son, or they will match juju, or their wife will have miscarriage, or their wife will poison them. They must have one problem that they cannot solve. The problem that make money insufficient. That is because many of them soil their hand. If you are a policeman, check it. Except your hand is clean. Except your hand is clean. The same thing, army. Once you soil your hand because you have protection of the government, it will look for somebody in your family and it will catch up with them. That is why you see some army. Their children have been able to break out from their father's curse, from their father's lions, from the covenant of evil their father is in. The man end up becoming a drunkard. All those things is because you have violated that staff of office. Our Igwe, all of you who are doing this thing. If you are a son of Igwe, your father is Ojoho in a family, make sure their hands are clean because it will come to all of you. There will be no evil in our land if this staff of office was respected. Yes, caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, I'm here.
Good evening.
Calling from UK. Good evening. My brother, my name is Nnamdi Uzoma from Onyeibe in Wangele local government, Imo State Province. I thank you very much. I know you normally, if you have the opportunity to change your name, the George Onyeibe, today I'm going to give you the right name for you. Afunwa Elotana. Afunwa Elotana. Meaning the director himself is your father. I'm telling you honestly truth. God will bless you, my brother. You will remain blessed. Sometimes I do think whether it's the director telling this man, but I say no, it's not the director because he's the in you. So what you said this evening, the director has already said it, but I love the way you continue to hammer on it. There is what we have. Also, the director said that these people, before it was the coming of the era of the white man brought this leadership. What we have is Igwe, the man in between the heaven and earth. Those people, they really get married. Today in Nollywood, they bastardize it. When they see red and black, people start to be scared of them.
One Yoruba pastor. No, if they don't destroy them, one Yoruba pastor will come and conquer them. Go ahead, my brother. Okay.
And destroy everything. So my brother, God will bless you. And as long as you continue to say, my brother from Omaka said, we're not fighting, it's not about APs or EDP. I think you know who they call Ali Mood Sharif. He is the one that Jonathan mentioned that the Boko Haram is in his government. That was the main guy. That was the man Jonathan was mentioning, Ali Mood Sharif. He is the one so their plan is to come and organize Imo State. And what I remember the director said, Buhari must explain to him why he has to draw a triangle for him. The glory be to Almighty Chukwu Kariama for keeping Wikedia for us. That is where the pyramid, the all see eye. Akwa Ibom is gone. Imo State. Now they are fighting to get it again. That is the triangle director asked Buhari. He should explain why he has to draw the triangle for him. Many of us might not know what that means. So we're now in that battle. And the Almighty is alive. For the director to come out, many people don't know he's not a politician, but he knows what he's fighting for. He's not fighting for PDP, neither he's fighting for PC. But not let that boy come and become another stooge for us to destroy us, which is not going to happen. Keep on going. God will bless you, my brother. Your name, anytime you see, it's like the director is speaking. So, my brother, never deviate from your call. I believe the Almighty will continue to guide you all the days of your life. Continue to speak the truth. Why the director said, as a sheep was going to Biafra land, as a sheep was go, is it not a praise? What are we trying to restore? Is that Ibukala, the man that stayed between the heaven and earth, the man that can report to the people of the land? Now, even in Asaba, when you talk about Ogunofo, it's between the man and the woman, the God and the goddess. That's what it means. But today, they cannot do with the goddess. I think we should go a little bit further. We find out that Africans are even the first people that worship woman as the god, the goddess, before these people came again to bastardize it, to bring it to the other way around. Now we see carrying everybody is carrying elephant horn, behaving as if sheep. They don't even know what they're carrying. So this topic, I think he continued to repeat it, my brother, continue to repeat it till he thinks our people. I didn't say nobody should not go to church. But going to church, what is the church? We are the church. Now look at what Mbaka is doing. Deceiving himself, thinking he's deceiving all of us. But it shall never be well with him. We are all born and brought up in Catholic Church. See, it's more than having several sisters. Everybody is fighting. This problem we are fighting now is not for us. It's for 300 generations to come. Why God choose the Biafra land to be the kingdom of heaven on earth? You think it's going to be easy? The battle is not going to be easy, but we are getting on it. We are getting there. So, my brother, keep on keeping on. May God bless you and continue to bless you. In your wish and I pray. He says,
thank you very much. We must continue. Good night. Our people must understand. It's a very deep study, but of course we will follow it until you're able to catch up with it. Yes, caller on the line. Good evening from here. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, this is Christian Wanko. I'm calling from Aba.
Go ahead, please.
Good evening, Mazi ONYIBE. I thank you so much for picking my call today. This is my first call. I've been trying this line. So I'm very happy. I want to greet you. I want to greet Ahamadike. So far, what he has done, I thank God so for what he's doing for us. We in Aba, we are very, very resolute. I thank you. I thank UTMF4. In fact, I am very, very happy for what is happening this period. One thing for sure is that Biafra will surely come. The zoo is in disarray. And we believe that there is no how they cannot get it, because already we have gone far. And I am thanking God so far that God is so great, granting us like you people. And we are believing that sometime Biafra will surely emerge. Biafra will. Yeah, we are very optimistic. We are very optimistic because we can see the evidence everywhere in the zoo. There is completely an outcry. Everybody is crying because of what IPOB is doing. Don't mind all these saboteurs around here. Our God is greater than whatever thing they think they are doing. The God of Chukwu Okike Abiyama is much more greater about whatever thing they think they are doing. So I thank God so far, at least for me, for the first timer, I believe that God will continue to be with us. So much on what you are doing. In fact, I listen to you every day. My brother. Not only you, I, Peters, Odogele, and all the rest of them. In fact, I am telling you that I am happy that this period that God has bring such people, you people that are very resolute concerning the Biafra issue. And I want to tell you, praying for everybody. We are praying for everybody. God is surely with us. Sometimes Biafra will come. That is the truth. I sense I travel some places, I know what I'm telling you. I know the complaints and all the things people are doing. We know what the zoo is.
Unfortunately, we lost that caller, but we must continue. Our people must remain focused. A lot of things we look at and we undermine them, we underrate them. If these things were present, I tell you.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Biafra is Ofona Ogu. And Ofona Ogu outside the over there in Indira. And the Ojofa Ghana. Boy outside the over there in defeat that this so far. That's the way they defeat that in the Indira. Because I can't do it. When we put our hand, we win the battle. And of course, we do not require online. So another one I want to say is those people that are taking titles, like the one that Rogers Aboa Rogers in Imo State, that giving all these evil men titles. They are just showing it in TVC news. That is giving them title, and we just announce a man for that matter that come in our land. So giving people title. Which kind of rubbish is this? What I want to say is this: all these people that are collecting this they will remove all those people and they will show us what they have seen on those things. All these titles that they are taking, that not even lead them to anywhere. All these things, we will dissolve them. These people that are occultic people, they are all occultic people. Don't understand, those people that are occultic people, that's why you see them.
Of course, we still lost that caller, but we must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, I'm here. Good evening
from here.
Yeah, good evening, Mazi Onyeibe. And good evening to Biafra in Biafra land. Mazi Onyeibe, this topic is more than beautiful. I mean, it's marvelous. These are our traditions. These are the way our forefathers. That's why they live long. They live 150 years, 190 years. But now, they spoil our tradition. In this part of Germany where I am, in Bayern here, there is our floor that is in back of my house here. This has been here for more than 1,500 years. This offer has been here in this country. You see, and this offer is the technology that Bayern is building. I mean, they're doing now. It's really, you can't even go near where this offer is. You cannot even come near. They build that place. I will send the video on your WhatsApp. You see. So, Biafra, we should wake up. This church brought death, poverty, sickness, mental slavery to us. This church damaged our life, our humanity, the way of living. This church killed us. Anybody that is sick, that's supposed to take medicine, they tell you to pray. You will be in that prayer, you will die there. You are hungry, pray. If you are doing anything, pray. My God, this thing is too much. May God bless you, George Onyeibe. I'm so happy with this teaching. I'm so happy. And this is why these people, they don't want to our tradition. Because
they will lose the power over us. The moment we go back to our culture. Thank you very much.
Yes. You are forgotten. Now, if you sick, you go to live. You plug 1 or 2 leaf. You cook. You'll be fine. Now, in Biafra, if you are sick, then you have to go and buy some. The church giving is reducing our years. Oh my God! May God bless you, George. Thank you very much.
We must continue. The truth cannot be overemphasized. Can you hear me, caller on the line? Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
It's on daily basis, that you will learn the inspiration. Generation to come. They are this heavy network. The time of this sense, and I get as a novel, the newspaper. Here, tell your children so that you can never depart from it. Yeah, but Joshua has been there in the job. He took the mantle of leadership from Moshe. The Lord has over the corner, Moses go Ojofala. The entire community, all the the head, the chief priest, any day, all the chief priests, like Allah Biafra, and we are waiting for them. Then instead of them to do that, a mass of shit that was didn't even know why they were there. Mazi, Eze, I and a mantle of leadership. Any person of Blangabu a leader. Any Blangabu a leader, and a moyamo. And only the Canasa, Abu Hichi. I mean, Hichi. Here they are the the fake ones.
Wamwezi fewa bangwata. Wamwezi fewa bangwata. You don't come out and a king is born.
I'm even today, one bastard will go like that. I go, nobody has to go. Like I will go near a carriage area, or the tree, or check out small. I go in the room in there. Then how long shall we continue in this? And I'm in slavery, all of the situation. Somebody will allow you some, and we're going to go in a beach at a temple and altar. We are going to go. We are going to go. Our temple is destroyed. Can you see the things? Because you are looking at the how hold the good things that she made in the position in you and not about the evil Britain that they are how they are on earth that black monkeys are the colors. Then how are the white monkeys? How dare that God will bless them with such gift? They now destroy our deity and altar, and we are having maybe our temple. We are having problems with our chief in this land. And when you have black men, they must suffer it. These are the things. If we do it together, we will see things happening. Only the only job for community. When you job for I do Abara, Nadine to do. An elder man of 70 years, now called a dish. In the summer of how would it be that way to release? How would you guys on Olaya? Everyone will take it I can tell you about me. I know a place right and there. How there is on earth, you can really cheap fancy. You don't Dawa, Nasara, you meet all circumcised Tunisians. It's an meet a president. Whereas presidents are under your care. Everything I do, president can run into me. But because of their stupidity, because they have derailed, they have humiliated themselves. Even I want to like I do. Anything I'm looking at, I could tell, Biameto. Not around that class, every plane in Hanaji, Brumeto, not a Gabarra Colosa, one day. As far as Lama, the Liverpool of the Da, maybe this land, Amanina, Halina. Actually, I'm not Jeremiah, go and ask the ancient people, go on that old road. What was that old road leading to life? How to lie, you know the deal. How do I get me there? Tell me how the governors will not die. Tell me how they will not perish. Tell me why the land will not vomit them. So being ever, but they said that a governor, they are cheering Madrid. And I'm not Igbo. All this rubbish must be eradicated in this land. We will never condemn that any longer. Over a matter of time. We are giving them just little time. Then the revenue minister, if you are to visit that place, you will need to have something that I didn't community deliverance. Now I didn't deliverance. Hey, you may destroy everywhere. Now they will not send their idiots, harmless women, because they've been selling my way in this land. Be messing up with reasons of the life of the even understand what we are saying. How long? Mazi, we get that. So, and the because we had the and what IPOB is living with today, from Ogu, we are women by age, all the truth and justice, you imagine. Because whenever anyone bad, it's not bad, we get that. But when they were black, they say, I have that and all white. And then by then they could get to win the new. So, continue your good work. And the hammer it with Monday hammer and Tuesday hammer when they jam. Only the men around the Canoma. How did you do the churches? Can I deceive her? Can I because the men are not that I never deceive her. I know no problems. Because I said a problem with us and our chief, then I have a problem now. Because whenever they come to your community or your land for deliverance, how that because of the land and not that I will not name the which is normal. And then the day to tell us front and back. And we have a problem. Everybody without deliverance, you know the need. Mazi, I am honored. I said the one you love because he has every day the work he does.
Thank you very much
for bringing on daily basis. They will keep on reminding you. After they will bring them message to us. And we are ready to adapt to the rule and regulation which our forefathers, the laid down plan, and the sole foundation, and the make result of Allah Biafra. No demon, nobody will stop it. We must conquer at the end of the day. Because by the end of the last miracle, and that is what God. Your first generation must receive the blessing that you have laid down. Without the revolution.
We must continue. Caller on the line. Caller on WhatsApp, hold on, I will come to you. Caller on the line.
Yeah, Mazi. Good evening, sir.
Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Thank you, sir. Hello, Biafrans, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from here, depending on your time zones. It's Onyeibe and tonight I have also come back again with the announcement that I made previously. This is for all Biafran musicians, not just Biafran musicians. If you are a Biafran, you are an IPOB member, and you know that you have made a song for Biafra, do anything that is creative for Biafra, we enjoy you all, wherever you are, to join us in our WhatsApp forum, Biafra Musical Artists. The group is designed for only Biafran musicians. When I mean Biafra musician, I mean those that have done a song for Biafra restoration in time past and in present. So we enjoy you all to join us. The aim of this group is to bring together all our Biafran artists and also bring our songs together for easy accessibility. So we are inviting you to our WhatsApp group. You can search for the WhatsApp link on our Radio Biafra Facebook page. You can also add this number on your WhatsApp and chat me up on 090 36 64 9199. I'm taking it again. 090 36 864-9199. Please, if you are hearing this voice and you know any Biafran artist, any Biafran musician anywhere, please let this message reach them. If you do not have an Android phone to join us, please look for a means. It is very, very important. Thank you all as you join us. And Mechuku Okike Abiyama, putting you in bless us all. He say, all hair Biafra. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, caller on WhatsApp, are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
My reference.
Good evening from here. Go ahead.
My reference. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, lovers of freedom. My name remains Akanimo. I'm calling from Akwa Ibom State, Biafra land. Mazi, thank you for your program. Mazi, even to be honest with you, even the reason why is that why you are lecturing this topic this evening. I recall back years ago when these people came to our village and organized it, we said, and destroy everything that was in our village. But I came to observe, since they have destroyed all these things, we now begin to remain in a great fear until now. We are suspecting it. And it is because of this IPOB and the Biafra, what they are teaching us, I begin to recall my say, is it not that these people take away the presence of God that was with us? And now our elders begin to misbehave. And of course, that thing started when our elders have started misbehaving, because they are no longer do the right thing. And the presence of God doesn't need anything like iniquity. And they start working against them. And what they do is what they organize the crusade to destroy those things. That those things are now killing people in the village. Why those things are there? Killing those who are doing it evil secretly. So, Master Onyeibe, now I understand the reason those things are no longer. None of them can come. Just like you are saying, none of them can come out and say that they are answering, because they have all soaked their hand in blood. And look at them. Those ones that we are looking at them as our fathers, those who will lead us. All of a sudden, they are doing that, betraying us. They have taken money and they have no power, they have and everything. This one that I are sharing to them is just to give them a stick. They are working in just to give them a stick. That is not the staff, not even what our forefathers do. So thank you very much for this program. Thank you. This is a call to everyone in IPOB family.
Thank you. We must continue.
We must go back to our root. Thank you, Master Onyeibe. May God bless you.
And bless you too. Thank you very much. Our people must understand. One of the surest way and the easiest way for us to survive as a people is go back to your root. And if your ancestors is that evil, please stop eating the food of your ancestors. Caller on the line. Caller on WhatsApp. Stop eating the food of your ancestors.
Hello.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Hello.
Go ahead, please. Yes, a caller on the line. Your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here, Ada.
Yes, my name is Onyeibe. Sir, thank you very much for picking my call this night. I thank you for Okike Abiyama, He who made the heaven and earth, and met everybody, even you and your family. I said, may your name be exalted in the name of Yahweh Joshua. He said, now, Mazi Onyeibe, I thank God this night because of what God is doing in IPOB members, in our different families. God is doing wonders. Are you hearing me? Hello, sir.
Onuwabuchi, go ahead, please.
I'm sorry, sir. Sir, in our different families, all the 2 months. In short, I'm not going to in our different families. About Imo State, people are protesting because of the governor that they removed. And I know that thing that Nigeria did, it is drawing Biafra near and near, but people don't know. All I know is that in this year, that God will do a marvelous thing. If by His grace He wants us to be free this year, all our prayer is that God, let this thing happen this time around, so that the world will hear our voice. They are hearing our voice, but let this one happen now, that our flag will raise up, as on that day that the Moses lift up a serpent in the wilderness, so shall our flag be lifted up one day, even this year, as we are praying. I pray that God will help everybody, all our family members. Please pray, and as you are praying, buy market. As you are praying, pray with one eye, please. Open the other eye, because the enemies are surrounding us every day. We are seeing them every day. We are hearing their voice every day by day. They are here. They are in Aba. I'm living in Aba. They are everywhere. Thank you, Mazi Onyeibe. Continue. One day, one good day, God will help me to see you. Thank you, sir. My regard to our family over there.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
God is faithful. Yes, caller on WhatsApp. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, Mazi Onyeibe.
Good evening, my brother.
Good evening, fellow Biafrans across the globe. This is Mazi Raf Ndikom. I came from Omaka in Olo Province, Biafra land. But I served the indigenous people of Biafra here in Russia as the national coordinator. It's once again a pleasure for us to meet on this platform. And the only platform that unites us together as Biafrans since the history of our nation and of our people. This is the only platform that unites us together, that makes us to be one family, and also to have free interaction. Everybody can air his view without any obstacle. Indeed, Mazi, evening, the topic you have on hand is one of the brain behind most of our problems in our land, because our land has been defied. And because the people that are ruling us now are the people that are foreigners, people that are installed by foreigners, by money. That somebody will call himself a king or Eze, but he don't merit it, and no power because of corruption, because of bribery. All our land that are being given to Ruga now are being given by our traditional rulers. That also called traditional rulers, people that have staff, but they don't know the meaning of staff. Staff they bought in Ogmabri market or Otanja market, or the one given to them by one corrupt governor. So that's why there is no power in our land, that a Fulani man will come and they influence our people with a little change, and then they will give. They will be selling our people, and Fulani people will be raping our mothers, our sisters, and all the people, all of them with their heavy wig on their head, which they claim to be crown. They cannot talk because their hands are defiled. Their hands are not clean. And that is the reason why today most of them that are opening their mouth wide to speak evil of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's what caused all the policies. Actually, yesterday I saw one article. One man called Okonkwo saying that Nnamdi Kanu will be arrested because he's a terrorist. So you see, why am I commenting on this issue? In Catholic Church, they have one doctrine which they say sin against the Trinity. They say if you sin against the Father, you'll be forgiven. If you sin against the Son, you'll be forgiven. But if you sin against the Holy Spirit, you have no forgiveness. So in this case, actually, now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our Father. And then ask for forgiveness, he forgives them. Put him before the Son. Make people sin against, talk rubbish against them. Later they say, now they understand, they forgive them. The army of Biafra, we that are fighting this fight with our leader, that is the army of Biafra, the youth of this generation. We are the Biafra spirit, not the Holy Spirit. We are the Biafra spirit. And in our agenda, nothing like forgiveness. So for those saboteurs that open their mouth wide, talking rubbish, yes, talking the things that they think without knowing the implication. People should know that all the things you spoke, that's the word of your mouth, through the word of your mouth will be condemned, and through the word of your mouth will be justified. So in our own time, there is nothing like forgiveness. We will not forgive anybody that is sabotaging this struggle, that is directly or indirectly. So that's what I want to say this evening, Mazi. I thank you for giving this opportunity, and I pray that Chukwuemeka will bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and also all Biafrans around the globe. That Chukwuemeka will help us to continue until we meet at our promised land, Biafra land. I'm signing on for here, Most Corruption Federation.
Thank you very much, and this is where we draw the curtain for this segment. Thy rod and thy staff. You can't keep telling us your hands are tied. No. Make sure thy rod and thy staff are really empowered. But of course, we must go home. The home we are going to is not a home that has been destroyed. That as we were in the beginning, that we must also be so in the end. Of course, I will be signing off temporarily, but I will be back in no time.
Biafra's Got Talent exclusive.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, Odogwa na Barizuwan, na Biafra land. Mazi Uchemefo, Dishike Nijikwofo, Ojo Fogana,
Uchemefo, Okobiama, Olumekelegi, BG Tekelegi, Biafra's Got Talent Tekelegi, Isuru Keme, everywhere putara onwegi, Nonyere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When I see your consistencies, I feel much relieved, cause Biafrans really believed in you. And your commitment over our motherland, that is our only strength. Nkamere, IPOB 1 million, and I see you.
struggle for 2 years and counting. No matter the intimidation, if we're running when again, we could be Jama for your jaw. Mabula go the way you run the bagging buru. He may go be gid the jaw, Makimi hanging a jaw, Ibu Moke Jamba, Mazi
If on your name when a boy, as a cookie in the Kent and no foul, I am a Toto Gaga Papa Kenny a bagin yellow more be sick, if I had a booby flyer, be a lily, I don't go to Gunam the canoe, only see a near
I thank God that we have you, cause you made us believe in you. You promised to take us to the promised land. Biafra land is my motherland. Nandi Kano, Uche me for. Iya di kunu ya bi kakola.
Passing up the Kano, Uche me for.
From the award-winning producer, Shaking Aid Crew Beats.
Yeah, the land of the rising sun. Freedom is so what we need. From every corner of the street, we're crying out freedom. Are you my people? Stand up now. Unite together, we're crying out. My Biafra people, stand up now. Freedom is all we want. Freedom is all we need. Freedom we deserve. Victory is ours. Yeah, the land of the rising sun. Freedom is so what we need. From every corner of the street, we're crying out freedom. Are you my people? Stand up now. Unite together, we're crying out. My Biafra people, stand up now. Freedom is all we want. Freedom is all we need. Freedom we deserve. Victory is ours. Freedom is all we want. Freedom is all we need. Freedom we deserve. Victory is ours.
Listen, in this world, everybody got freedom of expression and worship. A Christian mother head was cut off. Buhari Osinbajo didn't talk.
Mr. Buhari is above law. If it's open court, nobody go talk. As Biafrans, we are fighting for our freedom and self-determination. Nigerian government, they are shooting us, killing us, arresting us, pushing us one Nigeria. Biafra Nigeria governors, protecting their political careers. They are criminals, murderers. They can't stop us, never.
Freedom, we deserve. Freedom, we deserve. Freedom, we deserve. Victory is ours.
Them put division, confusion among us. What is South, Southeast? That is nonsense. We are busy fighting ourselves. They are busy taking what belongs to us. They are busy laughing at us. Why man go deliver? So go enter his eyes. Why? That moment don't do. Their couple don't fool. Land of the rising sun. We are marching forward. Biafra come. Land of the rising sun.
Freedom is all we want. Freedom is all we need. Freedom we deserve. Victory is ours. Freedom is all we want. Freedom is all we need. Freedom we deserve. Victory is ours.
Yes, once again, I welcome you back, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people, wherever you are all over the world, those who still have conscience, those who still believe in the lie, those who understand truth, love truth, embrace truth, live truth, eat truth, sleep by the truth. I welcome you this evening. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazi from Efo. He is from Abatiti. Abatiti is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi from Efo is the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. And of course, he is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afari Beku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom, the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for almost 60 years now. Nobody have done this. He is from Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State, and Abia State is Biafra land. And by the special grace of Chukwu Kikabiama, I remain George Onyeibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. Every piece of land in Delta State is Biafra land. And of course, as always, we will prove our head to acknowledge the Creator, Chukwu Kikabiama, the one who sits in heaven and presides over the affair of man. For in the end, He is the lifting up of our head, our hope and stay. For our help does not come from the heavens nor the earth, but from He who made the heavens and the earth. For He has promised to keep us from all evil. And so with confidence, assurance, we'll approach Him on daily basis on this Radio Biafra Israel, where we worship Him. And then I will humble myself before Him as always and say to Him, Imeturumo bieberewo mberadi ike chiomamo egosirimo biebere mberadi ike. You show me your great mercy when I am not strong, my Father. You show me your great mercy when I am not strong. Anyị na-aja gị mma o maka n'ezi na mara mma ịhụnanya anyị na gị obiọma gị o juru anya dadi o inwe gị mgbanwe o ọ dịghị onye dịka gị ịbụ Alpha na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdịmma o. And of course, once again, I welcome you. Without wasting much of our time, we shall be going to our topic this evening. Our topic this evening on this segment is simply titled, Some of the Reasons Why We Must Intensify on the Need to Break Up Nigeria. Everybody must intensify on the need to break up Nigeria. Of course, I will not be referring to the British government, the creator of One Nigeria, but those who have found themselves in this prison called One Nigeria. Our topic is some of the reason why we must all intensify on the need to break up Nigeria. Nigeria, as we all know, is a prison where 3 nations are kept. And some of them are actually benefiting from the prison. You know, those of you who have been to prison, you know, you have Corridor, they have different name anyway. I can't remember it when I went there. You know, on Corridor, they have to line me up. In less than 20 minutes, I have sweated out almost 1 liter of water from my body. And then there are people who are in Governor's Lodge. So everybody who went to prison is not the same thing. All because of Biafra. But of course we were there. And so the same prison called Nigeria, there are those who are in the Governor's Lodge. There are those who are in Corridor. Biafrans, for your information, inside this prison called Nigeria, they put us inside Corridor. But it's benefiting some people now. And so they will never agree with you. How can we divide Nigeria? Even Buhari, Babangida have stroke and is dying and he will go to hellfire. He's still holding on to One Nigeria because they think their evil will never be known. Look at Obasanjo, he's old and he's dying already, but he's still holding on to One Nigeria. Look at Buhari is dead, all of them, the remaining one, they are dying, they are still holding on to One Nigeria, despite the fact that they know that Nigeria is evil. Because it favors them. Oh, it's our One Nigeria. Our One Nigeria is not negotiable. Trust British government. But I tell you, Nigeria will never favor Yoruba. It will never favor Awasa. It will never favor Fulani. Because this will overlook all of you have caused. It will boomerang. Nigeria is uploading. But in the end, you trying to keep this One Nigeria, it is the next generation that will suffer dearly for it if we fail to do the right thing. If we truly want African to be liberated, if we ever care for them, Nigeria must be divided. If you care for the next generation, Yoruba next generation, Hausa next generation, Fulani next generation, Biafra next generation, the future generation of Africa, Nigeria must be destroyed. I didn't say the people in Nigeria, it is their choice. But Nigeria, it must be destroyed. But in the end, whether you want it or not, it will surely meet her calamity end. And now, like I said, some reason why all of us must intensify to make sure that Nigeria is destroyed. It's not just because they have clueless leader, terrorists in power, but let's start by reminding us that Nigeria has expired. They said there was amalgamation of 1914. We do not know who amalgamated who. We do not know what is amalgamated. The only thing we understand is that there are people with AK-47. Only God knows where they came from. On gunpoint, they say, you are in Nigeria. From that day, they created us. And so when we come sometime, it looks as we are insulting God. Please understand that in Nigeria, the British is the God. Because when you see Fulani telling you vigorously that God created Nigeria, they mean not Allah. Fulani man will never tell you Allah created Nigeria. Because Fulani don't worship God. Muslims don't worship God. They worship Allah. Christians say they worship God. And who gave them the Bible? And now you will understand better. But we worship no God. We worship Chukwu Kikabiama. In time past in ignorance, we must have worshipped God. Mistakenly, we may use the name God because we have been so used to it. But have it at the back of your mind, we worship no God, but Chukwu Kikabiama. That is his name. And having said that, when they come, the Fulani tell you, oh, God created one Nigeria. Their God is the British. The Europeans, they made one Nigeria. And then they said, we have amalgamated you. You are one Nigeria. Our fathers before us resisted. They say, we have to leave it for 1 year, 100 years. After 100 years, if this experiment does not work, everybody should go their way. And 100 years later, the experiment did not work. There is a testament from the Fulani Hausa Northernant that it's not impossible. The Yoruba from Awolowo said, we are like oil and water. And we all know the truth, that Nigeria is not workable. Nigeria will not work. And so as a drug, 100 years later, Nigeria expired. And every competent nation who found themselves in this zoo are supposed to back off. If Nigerians are sincere and they want to save the next generation, we will not get to this point. We fought a civil war just to put an end to Nigeria. And 50 years on after the war, some people still want us to remain in the prison. 100 years after fraudulent amalgamation by the British government, we are supposed to go freely without war. Because Nigeria has expired. But there are some people who say, no, Nigeria must remain. We're going to keep Nigeria together. And the amazing thing is, it is ridiculous to see these people vigorously tell you that no, it's our forefatherland, oh, it's our fatherland, oh. Ah, no. You cannot touch Nigeria. No. Ben, you to be. Oh, to be. Ah, Yoruba, one Nigeria. Oh. But Nigeria has expired. 100 years of amalgamation is over. Everybody go home. It is better for all of us to go. Nupe, have your Nupe nation. Gwari, have your Gwari nation. Hausa, have your Hausa nation. Everybody go and have your own nation. My own father will have his own nation. I think that is what we need in a time like this. So let anybody not deceive himself. But first of all, we want to go home. The three nations trapped here must fight very hard to make sure they destroy Nigeria. Or else the next generation, you don't have idea what is coming for them. The Northerners had only one agenda when it comes to the Nigerian state, the Nigerian company. And this agenda is to destroy the Easterners, cripple them by every means necessary and every way possible. That is what they are. The Northerners of Nigeria, the Fulani, the Hausa, those who call themselves Northerner, they have only one agenda. Kill Igbo man, cripple Igbo man, wicked Igbo man, destroy Igbo man, no Igbo presidency, no full Igbo man, break down airport, destroy all of them. That is the only agenda they have. Can somebody still tell me there is need for us to continue? What is the Fulani Hausa agenda for the Easterners? Divide them. Just divide them. Tell that one you are a Ijaw nation. Tell that one you are Akwa Ibom nation. Tell that one you are Ikwere nation. And then Agbo nation. But this is the handwork of the Fulani Hausa British government strategy. Divide them in order to be able to rule them. And there is no single way they did not divide us. But for how long will they continue this way? How long? We all know it. That is why everybody, including our Fulani, because in the end they will not be spared. Oh, let us remain one Nigeria. We are better one Nigeria. God will punish you because it is ridiculous. We are better one Nigeria. You are who? Your evil against us as a people cannot be forgotten. Do you know, if I sit down and I think about one Nigeria, do you know there was a deliberate attempt to destroy our race? Yoruba and Hausa had planned to wipe away our race. A generation was threatened. A generation was threatened. And those of you who saw the war, you are not ordinary. For all of you to survive, you are more than a human, I must tell you. It was targeted to wipe away that generation. And then another generation who know nothing about their father will emerge. But when they fail, they remove history from school. And when I see those who witnessed the war, who survived the genocide, I know you are not ordinary. And when I see those of them who are Yoruba church now, I pity them. When I see those of them who are romancing with Hausa Fulani, I pity them. These people wanted you dead. They wanted you dead. We would not have been here, but you survived. You made it. Some of you ran away. And wherever you are today, you survived. But I tell you, you would have lived in vain if you are not a member of IPOB. If you are romancing with Yoruba Hausa Fulani, you have lived a wasted life. Chukwuka Abbiama preserving you has been wasted. Because Nigeria must be destroyed. And all of us must intensify the hate. You were meant to die. They wanted to kill you, but you survived. The Hausa Fulani don't have any agenda. When they wake up in the morning, how do we kill Igbo man? How do we kill Igbo man? Did you notice Igbo man by aeroplane? Okay, let us seize it. Let us seize it. We close down the whole airport. Let us see where he will land. Oh, the Igbo man want to travel. He's going to travel abroad. Let us block them. They must come to our land before they go to their village. We will search them and take anything we want and give to them. You're one Nigeria. And you think we are stupid. The Yoruba support evil to his fullness just because of their 10%. And as such, evil can never end as far as there is a Yoruba man. The Yoruba know the truth. But they will never support evil. Honestly, everybody is just shouting, oh, Omotekun, Omotekun. But I hope it's not another means to a bargaining chip. Because we are not stupid. If Yoruba is waiting for IPOB and Mazi and Kanu to support them to destroy Nigeria, and then they don't have sense. I hope Omotekun is not a bargaining chip. Because we know how all of you operate. Of course, the truth is coming out. Before, we can't give Igbo presidency because of what Mazi and Kanu is doing. No more presidency. We can't trust Igbo with the 2023 presidency. But all of a sudden, because of Omotekun, oh, Yoruba is bringing Omotekun. No more Igbo Yoruba presidency. We wanted to. What is deceiving who here? I hope Omotekun is not a bargaining chip because we are waiting for all of you. Genuine men understand that Nigeria must be divided. We don't hate Yoruba, but we hate what they do. And so when we are reacting to what they do, it boils down on them because they are evil. They know all the evil happening. They support the evil. One cannot begin to imagine that a Redeemed Christian Church, who is a vice president of Nigeria, a professor of law and a pastor, will be in the same office with somebody from Sudan and be lying to Nigeria that is Buhari. This is how they are. They support evil. Some people have, Omotekun. Well, no, call me. It doesn't concern me. Omotekun. Anything you like, call it. But all of you are dancing naked already in the marketplace. Oh, we are going to open Ogbunigwe. We will open Operation Ogbunigwe. You are idiot. Only idiot Biafran will be following all of you. We are just watching all of you. Only Biafrans who don't have sense. So who is that person who wants to support a country that is dedicated to killing your people? There is nothing Nigeria, no other agenda Nigerian have. When Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani sit to discuss, the only thing that comes to their mind, how do we deal with these people? But of course, all these things cannot work any longer. That is why everybody must get ready to divide Nigeria. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter how many people that applaud you. But I think we have paid enough price in one Nigeria. With this mindset behind the three-component nation, trapped inside this prison called Nigeria, no moral man will say, let Nigeria remain one. except their hands are not clean. What exactly will make you to say let Nigeria remain one? Is it because of the electricity? Is it because of the good road? Is it because of the development? Is it because of the Fulani herdsmen Biati ala Boko Haram? The Igbo man liberality has become a curse because they put the interest of other people ahead of themselves without knowing that this is against the will of God. You can never win God approval by that attitude, not even in the one Nigerian state. Remember I told you the 3 nations trapped inside one Nigeria. The Hausa Fulani are dedicated in killing the Igbo man. The Yoruba are dedicated in supporting evil to continue getting their 10%. But do you know, the Igbo man liberality has become a cause to them. But you will not understand. In the book of Proverbs, the Bible says that the liberal will be destroyed. The liberality of the simple will destroy them. The simplicity of the simple will destroy them. Who has fought for one Nigeria more than in Nigeria? Igbo man. Who are the people still trying to recover one Nigeria? Igbo man. But do I blame them? But I will blame them when they fail to wake up. I watch them. Let me tell you how you behave, Igbo man. Of course, when I say Igbo man, I'm talking to you, Biafra. This is how you behave. Watch yourself on Facebook. You see, you are most predictable, very pathetic. That is why you must destroy Nigeria. Because with this, your weakness of simplicity, they will destroy you. If God has not people, we are gone. As we are speaking now, Buhari now wake up and come on social media. I support Igbo. I support Igbo. I support Igbo. Do you know the Igbo man will forget about Buhari atrocity and start praising him immediately? Nedima sokanye sokwa huao. Nedima sokanye sokwa huao. On social media, we'll be looking at Igbo people. Our Igbo people. One Yoruba will come out, one Hausa will come out. Oh, Buhari is bad, Buhari is bad. You see the Igbo people, they begin to support her. Oh, another Yoruba woman said the truth. Oh, another Hausa woman is vomiting fire. You don't have sense. That is exactly what they want. What you hate it with cruelty. Our simplicity, our transparency has destroyed us. That is why we are here. I want you to get it. These are the 3 companies trapped inside the zoo. This is how they react. Just look at how we are rejoicing. Oh, it's a welcome development. Omoteko. Yoruba, they Onyeibe. They just they do as really. But that is the truth. But it's in your nature. May God not let your simplicity destroy you. I want you to check it, Igbo man. Look at yourself very well. Biafrans, when I mean Igbo man, I mean Biafran. I don't divide you. Niger Delta, Upland, Bottom, all of you are Igbo man. Stop deceiving yourself. Oh, another Yoruba woman vomit fire. Is the Warane. Oh. Bidoro na ala Biafra ko bidoro tani ko bidon All of a sudden now, you will see one madman. They say, oh, Biafra must come, Biafra must come. All of us will carry video. Hey, this madman is talking about Biafra. Hey, let Yoruba man come and prophesy now. Some Igbo man will go and give him tithe and offering because he have prophesied. Who is the Mugu there? I want you to understand how we behave. The Bible say that the simplicity of the fools will destroy them. You're simple. If they hate you, you hate them. My father say, if the world turn their back on you, you turn your back on the wall. You harden yourself against your subordinate. This is the only thing that will ensure our survival. Omotekun, go ahead because you need to defend your nation. The time is almost on us. It will dawn on all of us. Of course, Fulani herdsmen, Miati Allah and Boko Haram, they will run out of Nigeria. The same way they came, they will leave that way. But you know our people are not ready. As I'm talking to you now, if Jubri come out now and say, I love Igbo people because they are industrious. A lot of people say, oh, we love Buhari, oh, we love Buhari. Say we are industrious, you are idiot. They know this. Oh, Wolosho Inka say Biafra must be restored. We now begin to post it. Oh, Wolosho Inka say Biafra must be restored. Oh, it's formidable. Oh, it's my in-law. You are idiot. The simplicity of the fool will destroy them. Don't you know what we have suffered? Because we want somebody who is not relevant to be relevant. These people, their hatred for us does not have cover. No part 2. These are the people inside one Nigeria. Hey, we're going to love ourselves. We're going to go to this one. No, look what Jesus. Let's stop fooling ourselves. We are the only one. The moment you say, oh, this man, our brother is a thief, we will burn him. He's armed robber. He killed this man. He killed this man. But you are not talking about Yoruba Hausa Fulani who are armed robbers. It's not good. If we do not harden ourselves against this subordinate, we are gone as a people. I know what I'm telling you. Just go back on Facebook and look at it. Have you seen Yoruba posting picture to praise any Igbo man? All of you are on Facebook, you are on social media. Have you seen any Yoruba sent out one post to praise Igbo man? Manose, our leader's friend, Fani Kayode and the others. But of course, we cannot include those people. This is their relationship. Have you seen any Yoruba make a post to support Igbo man? And I no get sense. Not to talk of Hausa. But of course, those Fulani cannot write, so I don't blame them. But the privilege they had, they never do. We are oh, this Yoruba woman is formidable. Oh, this Hausa woman is formidable. They think we are stupid. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 32. It says, for the waywardness of the simple will kill them. That simplicity, the Bible call it waywardness. Go and look at your Bible. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 32. That simplicity will kill you. Stop doing that. Look at them and tell them you are evil. You are evil. Shame will catch them and they will leave you alone. But this is who we are. If we continue like this, we are gone. That is why all of us must intensify and pour out our hatred for one Nigeria. Because Nigeria has kept us where we are today. The Nigerian state encourage evil. They promote evil. They reward evil. That is why there is no single leader in Nigeria who have good record. Nigeria is a country that promotes evil. Anything evil, they promote it. Watch Nigerian leader. 608 Fulani herdsmen have been arrested by the Nigerian army. We recovered 78 AK-47 from them. 60 automatic rifle. They have raped about 60 women and 49 dead. But Nigeria is trying to see how they can be incorporated into the army. Detail coming shortly. This is your Hausa Nigeria, Fulani. And then the next one from the Yoruba. Yes, our one Nigeria, though 20 Igbo and die, but we thank God it's only 20. Although about 90 injured, but we will treat them. We are doing all we can to make sure that nobody die again, no more loss of life. Nigeria support evil. They reward evil. Yes, we are now paying Boko Haram to stop killing people. I am paying Boko Haram. Boko Haram is part of my government. In fact, I have told Boko Haram, any of you they kill, I give you 500,000. How much are you selling our kidney? Anambra governor, how much are you selling our kidney? Because if your terrorists kill any Anambarian and you give the family 500, how much is the kidney? How much are you people selling kidney? Okus or SARS, how much are you selling kidney? You sell kidney, you sell liver, you sell the heart. How much? Okay, so it's now they are doing business for you. When we tell you stop Nigeria, you will not understand. I want you to watch all the leaders of Nigeria and tell me one that have good record. I say only one narrowly escape. That is Goodluck Ebere Jonathan. All the people that have ruled Nigeria, I can sample 3 people and we know how they ended. Yaradua was feeding on the sin of his brother who was a terrorist. He died in office. Goodluck was there as a result of the accident that killed Yaradua. We know how President of America, Obama, chased him out. And then who other person? Shagali. Shagali was ignorant. He was not ready for what is coming. And then terrorist Buhari chased him out because it's not part of the Kaaba. Shenikon was just a spare tire, temporary president. About 6 hours, they remove him. So we don't even know who he is. But I want you to look at all of them from Obasanjo to Babangida to all of them. You will see none of them have good record. None. Go to Adams Oshumole, Roger Sokorocha, none of them have good record. Either they were a taxi driver, they killed the Igbo man and carried the money and become rich men. Come out and tell me what one Nigerian leader did that is good. And now you know why they promote evil. You know why they reward evil. You know why they nurture evil. And you see more reason why Nigeria must be destroyed. Tell me any president of Nigeria has ever said good about their people. That they say, oh, my people are useless. My people are criminal. My people are this. Look at this, your governor of corruption fighting. Look at what they are doing to all of you. Why am I saying all this? We must all intensify to make sure Nigeria is destroyed. And I know get and we have to support Nigeria. I can support Nigeria. Let's support China. It's not supposed to be here. Yoruba no, Hausa no, Fulani no, Igbo no. All of us know that Nigeria is supposed to be destroyed. Tell me one Nigerian ruler that have good record. Their continuous crime against us as a people cannot be forgotten in a hurry. That which they have done against us. They even show no remorse nor repent about it. Do you know that Nigeria, with all their sin against us, it cannot be forgotten? As a Biafran listening to me now, Yoruba must intensify so Nigerian divide because they are in trouble. Hausa Fulani must intensify to divide Nigeria because they are in trouble. But my message is for you, Biafra. Tell me one thing you can remember that Nigerian did for Biafrans that will make you happy. Because you don't understand. Almost all the ambassadors of Nigeria across the globe are Yoruba. Almost all the police DPO in Biafra land, all of them are Yoruba. The head of every media are Yoruba. 10% seaport and oil well, Yoruba. Our general, army general, police general, Boko Haram general, everywhere general. Biafrans, tell me one thing that we have. Oh, we are Niger Delta, we have oil, but you don't know how crude oil look like. Oil in Bayelsa belong to Jigawa. Oil in River State belong to Borno. You are selling your land to buy land and buy motor. But they are selling your oil to buy your land. He said that they are collecting the money in the church to buy your land, or they are collecting it from oil well and buying your community. Is that what we achieve in Nigeria as Biafra? Tell me where you come from, so I tell you what you have achieved in Nigeria. What exactly do we have? Do you think if there is fashionable seaport in Delta State, in Bayelsa State, in River State, in Cross River State, in Anambra State, that there will be unemployed youth? Do you think anybody will be looking for employment? But Yoruba youth are not looking for employment. They work in Shell. 70% of people working in Shell are Yoruba. They have seaport. They control border. They are in police. They are everywhere. Biafrans, tell me, what have you benefited from one Nigeria? It's good we tell ourselves the truth. Okay. We are paying 20 naira, 50 naira every checking point. And then our governors are taking our land by force to give them. It's benefit. And then we read school, we go to school, read book, read school, read everything, and then no job. There will be a guy on top. No, we have to be sincere as a Biafra. What have we benefited from one Nigeria? I tell you, there is need for us to intensify to make sure that Nigeria is destroyed. Don't misunderstand it. This is just the truth, and there is no two ways about it. The restoration of Biafra is the beginning of liberation and prosperity for the people of Africa across the globe. Do not make any mistake about that. Let us tell ourselves one truth. In this Nigerian state, we'll find ourselves. What have we benefited? What have we gained? What exactly have we gained? Arise, O ye Biafra, and destroy this prison called Nigeria. Arise, because there is no two ways about it. Biafra must destroy Nigeria. No two ways about it. That is why we are here. Don't rejoice about what is happening. These people know how to meander. They are bargaining their one Nigeria for the next 50 years slavery. Stop following them. Their children will suffer for one Nigeria. They must have benefited from it, but their children will not escape what is coming, except they divide one Nigeria. Because in the end, Biafra is a spirit. If they cannot destroy the generation before us, they cannot destroy our children. Biafra is a spirit. They can conspire and plan against us. Take advantage of sincerity and transparency. They cannot stop us. Nigeria will still be destroyed. Because in the end, Biafra is a spirit. I'll be back in a minute.
Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is an ideology that no one can kill. God sent the leader of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, to resurrect our nation, Biafra. Long live Biafra. Freedom, Biafra. God bless Biafra. From Sivachi. Biafra cannot die. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukadiyama is freedom. Biafra must stand. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukadiyama is freedom. I go with Mary, Biafra. I go with Mary. I go with Mary. God bless Biafra. I go with Mary. Biafra. I go with Mary. I go with Mary. God bless Biafra. They took and use on what we own, and burden us with no. They might it us so badly to suffer. Oh no, oh no. Speak less to live, speak hard to die. Children can use with pain. Parents lament fighting, the raping and the shooting, the massacre and the killing. Destroying our farmlands and give us what not gets. To all the people, enough is enough, we can't take this no more. Biafra cannot die. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. True Kama is freedom. Biafra must stand. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. True Kama is freedom. I give with Mary, Biafra, I give with Mary, I give with Mary. God bless Biafra. I give with Mary, Biafra, I give with Mary, I give with Mary. God bless Biafra. It is time for the chosen people to find a nation. It is time for the chosen people to rewrite their history. It is time for the people that have been enslaved to discover their liberty, their brothers and sisters. The time for God to build our nation have come. Biafra nation, blessed nation. For a long time we have accepted domination. For a long time we have been strong. For a long time we have been ignored. The time that God has chosen for us has come. Biafra nation, God bless Biafra. And we will set our nation, the nation Biafra. This slave who does not fight for his freedom, somebody has been supported. Free, free, freedom, free, free, freedom. Let's struggle for our liberty, not with weapons of war, but with a common language and a conviction.
Of course, we must continue. I do not expect you to understand, but I may be able to bring in 2 or 2 persons online this evening. And so they tell you some of the things that are happening. They pretend. The media never talks about it. How many are we going to see? This is Radio Biafra Israel, and our lines are open at this moment. If you are a Biafran, you are here to join IPOB, it will meet you. But these people are destined. They are determined to make sure they wipe us out as a people. You are a Biafran anywhere in the world, you are here to join IPOB. Send us your name, your location, and your phone number. We must destroy Nigeria. We must intensify our effort. Nigeria must be destroyed. Don't you people understand? I'll be joining our brother who is going to give us 1 or 2 reports all the way from Lagos. And then I will still try and connect with our brother from Ikoku who will tell us what Fulani idiots and Yoruba conspirators are doing to us in the name of one Nigeria. Are you still there, my brother, on the line?
Yes, sir. This is Comrade Emmanuel, sir.
Go ahead, please.
From Ojebega, sir. Sir, since last year, what they are doing now, all Igbo people that is riding Okada, they are parking their Okada. They are parking the Okada. They are parking the Okada. I have the list of the people they parked their own last year. Last Friday, on 17th again, they came. It is true that Lagos State government gave some roads. They said that all these roads are prohibited from Okada. And they gave Okada a place to stay. Now, that place they gave Okada people to stay is where they will come. They will park. They say they are task force from Oshodi. They will park all Okada there. Before they will come, all our people, they will tell their people, they will go out from that place. The Okada they will now park will be from Igbo people's own, all the Biafrans. That is Calabar people, Igbo people, Abo, all of us.
All of them are Igbo.
When they park this Okada, they will say they are going to grant it. They don't grant it. They will sell it they will carry it and go to another state and begin to sell
they
our
will
property.
give it to Hausa in Biafra land to be using to monitor our land. That is what they are doing.
Yes, they take all these Okada. Some of them they carry it to North. Some of them they carry it to some states in Yoruba land and go there and sell the Okada, our properties. What they are doing. Sir, I'm bleeding. One of my members said, an IPOB member, he was riding high purchase last year. Immediately he paid finish. This task force they told him they carried the Okada. This boy carried another high purchase. He remained 30,000 naira for him to finish the high purchase. They carried it again on last Friday. That's 17th, and nobody is saying anything. And that is how they wound people. And the government is not saying anything. Please, this year, but why I'm saying all this, I'm really bleeding. I heard our leader talking about we are going to work with Yorubas. Is it the way we are going to work with them? Please, let them call the authority in Lagos State to release all these Okada. I have the list of the people involved in this, and with the particulars of the Okadas. I have it, sir. You people should come to our aid, sir. You people should come to our aid. They are really dealing with our people in diverse ways. If we can, I don't know what to say. I'm really bleeding because the way this thing is going, one day I might come out and wound somebody and go away. They have not carried my own, but they are carrying my brother's own. They're dealing with my people. I'm not happy, sir.
Of course, so that is one Nigeria. The report is noted.
If you people can call Ayo Adebanjo, then let them
of course, they will not talk. They know what they are doing. Thank you very much. No matter what they do, we are going home. Our people must understand. All of us, after all, why are we here? The only reason we are here is to make sure we destroy Nigeria, not the people inside Nigeria. And anything outside that, anything less than that, that means we are really joking. I have seen hatred of the highest order. But what I don't understand, or what I cannot comprehend, is why they still want one Nigeria. Our children will suffer. The next generation of Yoruba, Fulani, Hausa, all our children will suffer. Except we destroy this Nigeria. There is no need of bending their mouth to see it. Only one group of people benefit from the Nigerian state, and that is the colonial masters. It's not going to favor anybody. They will come for all of you at the end. Don't let anybody deceive you. Biafra must be restored. Nigeria must be destroyed. Oduduwa nation must be restored. Arewa nation must be restored. This is not too difficult to ask for. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
No.
Caller on the line.
Yes. Oh, it's Chukuma on the line, sir.
Yes, that is female line. Chukuma, you call the male line, please. No male should call the female line. Our people must understand. A lot of atrocities going on, and we cannot ignore them. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Waka.
Good evening from here, madam. Go ahead, please.
Good evening. I saw our people that are marching from Imo State. They are shooting them. I saw them this evening. When I say, Biafra is too much. We are no more happy. We are Biafra. So in Anya, if you look at the way has a treat in the Biafra, everywhere, Busegwe, about this side, Eganubi, Ndofalani Buegwe. Last time, Aganubi, so Elum Nubi, come with you, Mpota, Jafundo, Ausaka has a Finodunubin. Ntọnụ tajụọla sịba biko ha ebukwe n'efi abụọ ebata ime ihe ha gwa mụ ihe obi na mkpu okwu ha abata ebe ahụ zọtọcha anya zọkwuo ma mụnwa so nne ha anya nwere ihe nkwu so mana ihe na-ekwu kịta bụ na the way vasia art is too much ha na-emezi that na nwere ihe anyị bụ that we are just common people that na nwere anything anyị ga-emenwu mana ihe na-ekwu right from Jos ọ ga-anyị Jos etu aka ha si bụ ndị Igbo. Did you know that na ndị a na-egbu mmadụ in past these Fulani people? Afụ m so many things mgbe m nọ ugwu Hausa wee jiri maka ya nata anyị Igbo today. Ha na-ebe mmadụ in past. Ọkwa egbupụ isi egbupụ aka in past. Mana ha ga-egbu efi be ha ekpe ekpere. Mana ha ga-egbu onye Igbo ha ga-ekpe ekpere. Mana since nji wee bụ ihe afụgo m na these people achọrọ ka Biafra na mana ha chọrọ ka anyị na ha rapụ anyị aka ka anyị zuo ruru ike ịpụtaba anyị Igbo niile Shumeka ha ncha niile juru ebe niile na Jos oge anyị nọ Jos egbu almost 100 and something people na church ebe a na-eme night vigil bịakwa n'ụtụtụ ebe a na-akụkwa ụka gbuo but I never anụnụrụ m ya ka enyenye na news sị na a na-egbukwa ndụdụ etu a na-egbu ndụdụ etu a ihe a dụzi too much ganatakwa n'ihe a na-ekwu kịta n'ụwa wee na-asị ka enebeli ndị a anya si agbazina ha nkịtị ihe ọbụla onye nwere ya pụta ka anyị na vabụ emezi ya because ọ dụgo too much mụnwa dị ready to come out because na mgbe anyị nọkwa na Jos anyị ji mma ihe na wee nụsobe ọgụ mana this time around ebidokwana ya n'ala Igbo ịfụkwa ka esi eme ndị Igbo anyị mana ihe na-ekwukwe biko ka enebeli ihe a anya ọ dụgo too much the city the wickedness na-aga high every day and day and the wickedness va na-ezukozi anyị ọ dịzi too much anyị adọzi m happy anọkọta agbagbu onye ịmakwa na ịgbagbu onye Hausa 100 ịgbagbulo mmadụ mana ndị Igbo anyị etu ka a na-agbaba steeti ndị Igbo bụ ezinụlọ achịpụtala anyị ndị arụma jiri abịa ebe a na-enyocha ebe anyị na-agaghị eri ebe niile si na ọ na-eme Shumeka na ọ na-eme iron condemn everywhere na-enyo ụlọ niile ndị Igbo anyị nọdụ gba nkịtị mana anya o nwebọsịvabi ọgụ n'iru shop m I treat ebe very well ha tiri ofu nwaanyị Igbo ibe anyị tiri ezigbo ibe gwaba that n'ebe abụọ ana Igbo n'ebe a bụrụ ugwu Hausa na fe nwere right over us here because n'ebe abụọ our land so ebe a ka m na-achọ ka m kwụsị wee na-asị unu jisiri ike Maazị Onyeibe ana m ekene gị ị na-agbani okwu niile ana m egi ya ntị m na-ekene gị na-asịkwa ka Chukwu gọzie unu na-asị ka nna anyị ukwu nke na-achọ idutela anyị Biafra papa Biafra ana m asị ka Chukwu gọzie anya na-asị uche ma ọfọ ka Chukwu gọzie unu jisi n'ike Lady P from Ọka na-ekwu.
Thank you very much, Lady P. We must continue. Yes, a caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? We cannot pretend we have been doing holy all this while, but yet they continue killing our people. They don't pity for us. They claim they want one Nigeria. They talk about one Nigeria. This indivisible one Nigeria. This is our one Nigeria. It is not a communicated one Nigeria. We have to defend our one Nigeria. We are better together in one Nigeria. But we have to stop one Nigeria, or else one Nigeria will stop us. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line. We cannot pretend. We cannot pretend we don't know what is going on. We cannot pretend we don't feel what they are doing to us. We cannot try to sound politically correct for any reason. We must face these people. We must stop these people. If we don't stop them, that is the end of this generation of our people. Call on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, Mazi Onyeibe, thank you very much. I've been waiting, but fortunately to me, I get it back.
Yes, you are.
Thank you very much. I remember Mazi Onyeibe. Welcome, everyone. I am calling from Como, Italy. Please, Mazi Onyeibe, I can never stop continuing thanking you for your good work. Mazi Onyeibe, I can never stop thanking our leader, and our deputy leader, Mazi Onyeibe. I said, I will grant you all your heart desire, and all IPOB worldwide, our heart desire. Yes, we are moving ahead. We're moving ahead. We owe nobody any apology or what we are doing. Rather, they owe us. Mazi Onyeibe, I want to say this again for our people to know why this nonsense. British are struggling to survive. Why Fulani Hausa Fulani is struggling to survive. That's why it's like it seems
it match with British, because British don't have nothing. They got nothing. Coal is killing them in their land. Coal is killing them in their land. Hunger is killing them in their land. And they come to our land and they found what they need. Instead of them to admit, they couldn't admit, and they messed our land up. Come here, and we come here, they are shouting migrant. Some are using we migrant to do politics. You understand me? Some are using we migrant to do, they call us migrant, and they are using us to do politics. They will tell their people that they want to deport all migrants, all foreigners, and they will vote for them. You understand me? And they will vote for them, and they will be ruling, person not everywhere. As ONYIBE, we owe nobody any apology. I'm telling you, Biafra owes British no apology, and we owe Europe no apology. We owe America no apology. Middle East, Asia, even African continent, we owe them no apology for what we are doing, because we are not in the same policy system with Hausa, Fulani, and Yoruba. Let them bear it in mind. You understand me? Let them bear it in mind. We owe nobody any apology. We are in everywhere now, working, suffering, paying taxes. The taxes we are paying, they are using it to pay their people, their police and their military, everything. You understand me? And we are here doing it. We insist that we must be doing it. Yes, and we must do it. So that those things that we do to their place, whenever they come to us, they will do it the same. You understand me, ONYIBE? This 2020 is not 1967, and 2020 is not 1914. I remember as a teenager, 1 year, I live Italy precisely.
Thank you very much.
We can never go back.
We must continue.
Or death. Let Fulani bear it in mind. We are not in the same value system. Let them bear it in mind. If they insist, I'm going to take Kuni as a simple example. If they insist, we will chase them out of that nation called Nigeria. I'm telling you, we will chase them out from that place. We are not joking. Let everybody bear it in mind.
Much.
We are not joking. And we are not dragging American land or British land or Italian land. Only one we are dragging is our land. That land we are into is the one we are talking about. You understand me, Mazi? Thank you very much. I remain resolute. And we must fly. Anytime, any day, we will fly and defend our land complete. Thank you very much. That is where my placenta was buried. I can never run away from here. I visited 2011 and I will visit 2016. I will visit there again, and I must continue visiting there till I die. You understand me? Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you. Keep on the good work. Greet your family for me. Biafrans, all roads must go back to your roots.
Caller on the line. Good evening from here.
Good evening, sir.
Go ahead, please.
Hello.
Go ahead.
My name is Wada Nenaya Vincent from River State, but I'm calling from Aba, Umebeke Unit 1. The information I have today is what happened at Umuzo yesterday, Sunday. People came there, they are almost 50 with their arms and their guns. They were destroying people's things at Umuzo yesterday in the evening. Destroying people's things using the knife, knocking them the way they are hitting people's building. Until some men have to rush down, because yesterday Umuzo people were having match. The youth went to the match. Some men, some of their boys came back. When they saw them, the way they were fully armed. They were backing on people there. It was one boy from Anambra. It was only that boy from Anambra that came out that was asking them, what is the problem? What is the problem? What is happening? The Fulani man used Hausa language. Telling that boy that if they do nothing, they will shoot them, they will destroy them. It was that Anambra boy that was challenging them. Said they will not do anything. They said, who are you? Come on, get out from this place. the boy said that anything they want, that he will give it to them. Before you know it, the boy hijacked one of the Fulani herdsmen and knocked that one on the ground. Due to it was in the daytime, he could not collect his arm. The boy really dealt with that one of them there before Bakassi people, other youth. So because of what that boy did to one of them, the other people now then gather them. Said okay, they use the Hausa language and said okay that they'll be coming back by 12 o'clock in the midnight. The boy said okay, they should go, that they are also preparing for them. They should come back, that then themselves are waiting for them 12 o'clock midnight. So why I call this night, this evening is this. I want to tell our people they should prepare themselves. They tell them IPOB. There are everybody saying, "Mother, leave that to what is IPOB." Some of them are yapping their mouth, opening their mouth, talking rubbish. Like last week, one of our sisters from different land called an Hausa man, price the man, is it Hausa or Fulani? Price the man shoe. How much is your shoe? He said his shoe is so price. The girl said, okay, won't you sell it so price? What the boy did is to tell the girl, you are an idiot. I shower. Hey, I look at that man. I thought that girl would have returned to that Hausa man because it's not in my side. It was just out of my store. I don't want to intervene. I would have put that in an email. Is it because that Hausa? Is it because the sister price you for market? Simple. I will not sell. You are now telling her I shower. It was another person that told the girl, look at what this Hausa man told you. He can't say me, child. I said, look at our people have sold themselves. But I'm telling them that they
wonderful
should
people, great Biafrans.
They should turn. All the things, all this while, all your teachings, all the things you have been talking. I listen to your news. I listen to your teaching every blessed day. In the afternoon, I listen to that of afternoon. Every night, I listen to your topic. You have been shouting. Our people love they block their ear. Our youth are busy. Making money doing business. When you say, when the rain will fall, it will fall on them. It will fall in Nigeria people. They will regret their life. Let our people wake up. Let them wake up. The battle is in our door now. We cannot wait until it comes inside our room. No. Let them wake up. Let their friends wake up. Let the youth, let the women. If the men don't want to do it, let the women, let them wake up. Let them prepare themselves. Let us prepare ourselves and wait for these useless people. It's uncircumcised Jews. Who are they? In the olden days, our people did not have gun, but they fought. And they won. Yes, they won. Because of the the business, they got it. But I believe this time around, it will no longer be that way. I believe that the God of Biafra must surely help us. Thank you, sir. That is the information I have.
Thank
Good
you
night.
very much.
Continue.
We must continue. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Ya bụrụ na amụghị ya n'ụwa anyị furu efu Biafrans, ya bụrụ na amụghị ya n'ụwa anyị tọrọ atọ Biafrans, ya bụrụ na amụghị Nnamdi Kanu ele ebe anyị ga-anọ Biafrans, ebe a mụrụ ya ka anyị kelee Chukwu okike. Mazi, I greet you. Biafrans all over the world, I thank you everyone. I thank Mazi Onyeibe for the topic you raised this evening. I want to comment on the Okada people in Lagos State. From the righteous, those Okadas is collide with the Tinubu. Tinubu has one allergy from the north that support them if they want to have any election in Lagos State. The allergy will bring money to Lagos State. And the agreement is that they will arrange that Okada. After the election, the allergy will come from north to trailer to Alawosa and load those Okadas to the north. Tinubu will give it to allergy 50,000. Then allergy will go to north and start selling it any amount he likes. That is how that Okada things happen. It's from the righteous. That is how they have been doing it for years. They have been intimidating our people. Mazi Onyeibe, this is what I heard from the righteous. It's business between Tinubu and one Alhaji from the north to pick those Okadas from individuals and put them into debt and troubles. Mazi, I want to thank you for the topic you raised this evening. That topic is so precious. It's so precious. In fact, I'm learning a lot. I wish my father was alive to tell me so many things that I don't know. But Radio Biafra is teaching me what I'm supposed to know that I don't know. I want to appreciate you. I say, Chukwu Okike, continue to give you the wisdom to continue this race, and we shall go home. In the mighty name of Chukwu Kabiama, I pray. You see? Thank you, Mazi.
Very much. We must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Mazi Onyeibe.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Good evening. I'm Michael from Anambra State.
Go ahead.
So I know your issue and you got flying my boy. I'm almighty go much go Kadiama. I do beg you. I got you because I have never told them. I happen that the zoo must surely come down very soon. But I got some more. I'm France. I'm France. So we are seeing everything. So we are marching home. We are waiting for Nandi Kalum. But I have to march home like a woman now. I'm a military man. I spent in Libya a good 11 good years. All with Gaddafi. What I got from one to anti-defense system. What I got if I so any problem. So we are waiting. I know everything. Even down to the Moon 9 and all those things. So we are waiting. How do you myself? Can know the second war? Come on, Britain, yellow hacker, Britain will fall and go restore that Britain. What I got if I we are coming for them for home. You have to go. So God will lead you. To go card down again. Do go. Neguma. Neduko Nandi Kalubonyu. When you do it. To put about your ike. The life I nato. Naka. Naka to go card down.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Hello.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, very much. It's a call from Spain. Good evening, sir. I just want to thank you so much for your wonderful job. What I want to contribute is that there's one parallel we used to give for in the car language. Say you took on more one something like that. I used to hear before, but now I don't forget how much. You see, the two women want to talk to you. So let me put it in the language where other people still understand. Our old mothers in the village will understand too. You see, now we sometimes they give us our youth the opportunity to do whatever they want. Though, what make our people they feel, say, if anything happen, these people they come and lie to fight us. And our leaders, our governors, our citizens, they support them. It don't be say our youth, our Biafran youth don't get up, they get up, Mr. Onyeibe. Mazi Onyeibe. Our youth feel challenge them. But we were the diaspora here, they feel for them, say, left for our Saboki man, or Igbo man, or a car man, we will bend their neck. But the problem they say, when they go recruit come back, we just see what happened to our Barrister house. They come back and burn everything down. So they'll find an avenue where we say anytime where anything provocation just like it comes we just give a tip hand. They do what they do. They do whatever they want to do us. Let me say our youth don't do anything. For me, as me they feel our youth mind the hot. But what thing we say, what thing happen there we say? As a Onyolo Neburo, Anya Mama Bueno. We inside has no kill. Outside no fit. Listen, if you see what happen for us now, more especially with Igbos, I don't talk about Africa or those with the evil speaking people. But the last time I had your own story with us, had a come buckle you, your mama slap you, this and that. Yes. But if you look from after nature, go our eastern side, now we suffer and pass. Why? Our governors and some of our senators, they support them. Okay, look at now. Yoruba don't set up What do they call them? The Omuteku. Who among now, or Mazi now? Who among Igbo man now who will come and say, yes, let us fight our own vigilante. Our vigilante were our leader create. Now, when people will still go cause our people, they kill them. Now, Omuteku they say their own. But with the help of the Oba, the whole need of Ife, the whole government will be saying, some APC, some PDP, some all the join hand together to fund that something. And it's time. Gokunem, Obonye, who? Name Baka now, Baka referee. Baka is a referee to the referee against whoever go win, and the first tell us who go win, go come. A man of God, do I'm not condemn a man of God. Then, or before the Sharaga Pata, or boom one code is Gapota, or boo Karega Pata, or Fuka Chief one, or Aquarius in the Deltam Alanangua. And here the same was a nice land for outside people from who go come out. Set Biafra. Okay, if they do not want to happy Biafra, fun. Make us set to our home to wait the house out. Nobody, because if you go Igbo land now, both I go me and I from my side, but I hear from the Polish side, the other side, what do you call them, going to the Yoruba side. They don't sell those areas. Secretly, but when they hear where we're now, where the outside the target, not saying because the Igbos. Hello. The Igbo side. Yeah, the Igbo side. Now with their target. You see, that's where the Danfodo Abel say, he wants soki Quran for see. No, Orogodo River, one Sokamo, or Kukabo, or Yapanam. No, now that from to Rivers. If they happen to get this area, they don't soak the Bible. Wait a minute again. So if that's not I would say, if these are leaders from Okorocha to Mbaka, oh my God, damn it! How did this happen? I know so lot of the day society. We know that there's some secret courts. Now, who believe that make a people say, bring back a people say. Village way far, and that village that ahead. Everybody cause of who juju, Obiana and the Umahina, Baka day. Where finish the juju of or finish Aguilosi or Akintola or Gowar or the sick. Who juju if do? Yet then the sick them. So you try. Have the back and give up there. Start from them. Nobody do example. Outside that was look what happened now. They say who keep us who they had the person. Give up where that make off. Like some village with our barrister. May imagine who among our outside of freedom, who are among the Europe of freedom. Don't look with the Igbos. So I must say the youth. Oh, for any men there, no, I call for him. Bring one place, why I could and yet don't do also. The other I go clear, Mazi, and the other I go clear. But I make it I want to allow our daughter's wife. I said, myself, do what's the comment, do what's the message, and my son do about them. But will you take one of the back and I saw his son 1 year. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Good night.
Call on the line, your name and where you calling from. Call on the line. Call on the female line. Call on WhatsApp.
From Biafra land. My name is Zekwem Uchechi. I'm from ONYIBE province. And actually, my rep, things are happening. A lot of things are happening. And as you can see, the reaction from our people, both back home and diaspora, you will understand that the thing is what is biting us is very, very numerous. Just like our last caller just made some references of how or what is happening to us, how is unfolding. And we cannot continue to keep silent in as much as we know that we have done a lot of things, and a lot of things are still going on behind the scene, which most of us might not even understand. And the report coming out from Biafra land, from our mothers, from our brothers, from our youth, I feel the passion of our people. Our brother Rabbi who come on air in almost all the whole platforms every day. All our brothers who care for and who feel all of them, and the people who are saying a lot of things. Honestly, my heart is burning. Honestly, things that is happening right now, even as the report is just coming out, is really something we have to do something. You see, my rep, actually, this thing that Supreme Court or whatever did, or the protest going on in Biafra land at the moment, and this man, because he knew that the judgment was gone through in his favor, I hope most of them coming out to that those are protesting try to bring down or overthrow Buhari government. You see, this is the problem we are having. What is happening to us is the enemy within. And if we are to start this strategy, if we are to start this drum of war they are beating right now, which I know that no force can stop us not to carry arms. From the whole thing that is happening, nothing will make us not to carry arms. It's yours. It's happening everywhere because we cannot continue to stay like this. We must solely defend our land. Imagine such a man saying that those that are doing protest, they are the people that want to overthrow the government of late Muhammad Buhari's government. These are the things that are doing to us. Let us start this thing from the enemy within. We don't have any issue with this foreigner because the Fulani, they are the foreigners. Neither the Yoruba, they are the in as much as this thing concerns us. So I feel the passion when our brother will be coming, and even most of us just feel relaxed that nothing is happening. But you can see it coming before our eyes. You can see how they are raping our people. You can see how they are intimidating our girls. Before in their eyes, all these things I could remember when I was a little child, during the time of my primary and secondary school. I used to hear this news. It happens far away from the north. It happened from the north. But right now, it happened inside the Dauphin. It happened just inside my father's house, in my compound. And we are just keeping quiet. Most of us, we are called to render money. We will not do. We are called to do one thing or the other, giving us an assignment. Some of us will not do. The people, even if all the people, especially, let me start from those in diaspora. If all the people in diaspora, because I come to understand, it just few of us in diaspora that are really called to do this call. Most of those few of us, if those of us in diaspora will try to bring out our energy is what we have. It's not coming and bringing out our energy to go and begin to fight war, begin to fight ourselves in diaspora. No, the energy we mean is our resources. And I believe something has to be done. I know we are under command and control. I know a lot of things that need to put in place. But if somebody will tell you that we are not going to do this, the war they are beating, we are not going to fight it, my brother, tell that person is a fool. Because the way these people are just putting their fingers upon our heads, face to face, in our father's house, in our mother's home, in where our umbilical cord is being called, they are bringing that word close to us. If you try to do a protest, even a peaceful protest, they will shoot you. You try to do radical process, which I know we have not gone to that extent.
Can we stay like this? For how long can we stay like this? Biafran, if you are listening to Radio Biafra every day, every time, or the whole platform, or the one you are able to listen, you will know that a lot of things are happening, and you should wake up from your slumber. And any task you have been asked to do, we have to, because we cannot continue like this. We have to bring the truth out. This is the only agenda. If it is also required for us to fight for the new people that are coming, our kids that are coming to have a good life, we have to do it. It's not about yapping on phone or calling or talking. This is what we should do. And most of us who understand the method where we are now, what we are into now, they know what we are doing. They know what other people are saying. Somebody like Rabbi will be walking and come and talk. Somebody, Mama is Onyeibe, broadcasting 2 times in a day. This man will just go to bed by 12 a.m. and wake up by 5 a.m. And our leader now, our leader is going to United States again. And our people, some of us are gathered now to come and take picture. But when assignment is given for us to do a tangible thing that will favor me and you, we will just sit in our comfort zone. You will think that you have a plot of land, you have a mansion, you have a business in the north, or you have one thing or the other. You are okay. But there are a lot of things happening. Look, where I am residing right now, I'm residing in Kuala Lumpur. They fought for it. When the Japanese want to do them something, they fought it. And today, look at how their nation is. I'm talking about those living in diaspora. The same thing applicable to other of our brothers who lives in diaspora, who have seen better good life, but they cannot be able to get such kind of a thing in their own home. What will make you not bring out what you have and make sure that we do this and do it once and for all? Because the way these people are going right now, what they are doing now, and I believe 1967 declaration in 1967, from this nonsense that happened in Imo State right now, from this nonsense, my brother, mark it. This one maybe is going to start there again. It's going to start there because we are not going to allow them to impose somebody to us whom we not agree. There's somebody that will have 4 positions. They will bring that person installed to us and say that he is the person who is going to rule Imo. So never it will happen in my state. And all of us will start to do something. Let that thing start from Imo State. Let that once it start, it will touch every other part of the African. It will affect everybody. We are not going to allow this nonsense to continue. I'm really funny. The whole information coming out from our people back home and in diaspora. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on the line.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Ezi Chineke dị mma, imeela n'ụbọchị taa. Chineke dị mma, imeela n'ụbọchị taa. Onye na-eme mma, imeela n'ụbọchị taa. N'ụbọchị taa, narị ekele. Ezi Chineke dị mma, imeela n'ụbọchị taa. Chineke dị mma, imeela n'ụbọchị taa. Onye na-eme mma, imeela n'ụbọchị taa, n'ụbọchị taa, narị ekele. Ana m ekele Chineke onye nyere anyị ndụ. Ana m ekele Chineke onye kpọpụtara unu. Unu mere anyị ndị mpa ndị nna m udo ha emelila anyị. Chineke gọzie unu, Chineke dị unu. Ana m ekele Chineke George Onyeibe. Mgbe ọ bụla ị na-ekwupụta oyi ọrụ otu ya dị ka ọmụnwa ka ị na-agwa ihe ahụ. Ọtụtụ ihe m amaghị gara aga ewerele mba ka were mara ya. Chineke gọzie gị n'ihi bakto ya ọrụ ute a. Ọnwa ndị m ga-ewepụta ohere ka ihe ọma na ihe ọma nwetara n'ihe gbasara bakto ya ọrụ ute a. Mana m kelee Nnamdi Kanu. Agara m na vileji anyị na Disemba, ya hụ na redio Biafra na-ekuzi na vileji anyị, na-ekwu na anyị na-ekwu ebe niile. Obi tọkọta m ụtọ, masị Chineke gọziere m unu. Gọziere m unu ụtụtụ, gọziere m unu ihe, gọziere m unu n'abalị. Chineke gọzie m. O nwere vishọn m nwere. So na vishọn ahụ, Ọhamadike kpọọ anyị sị ụmụ nwaanyị niile bịa, ụmụ nwaanyị niile na Biafra abịala, na o nwere gift a ga-enye ụmụ nwaanyị, na ụmụ nwaanyị gbalịrị na strọgụla. So ya bịara ebe ahụ asị anyị nọrọ, ụmụ nwaanyị ju ebe niile, abịa were gift na-enye onye ọbụla. Mara bịa islaka m bịara late. So ma bịara ebe ahụ, lepụ anya hụ ụmụ nwaanyị. Ma gawa ebe onye ahụ na-enye gift si ego. Ụmụ nwaanyị ka ju ebe a, ebe ha siri bịa, ebe ụmụ nwaanyị niile si bịa. n'ihu ga ụmụ nwaanyị lawakwa tupu ndị mmadụ laa ife ụfọdụ agazi agara kewezie gị ekwu ahụ anaghị ekwuru ụtụtụ onye ibe na-ekwu gaa rejista a na-aga rejista nwee na-anọ n'ike ya fara adịala abịa ọgwụ echi mgbe unu pụta na-asị mpụ unu na mpụ Nnamdị Kanụ wụkwa nwanne mpụ unu na mpụ Uchemefe wụkwa nwanne mgbe onye ibe na mmadụ wụkwa nwanne gaa nụ rejista na IPOB anaghị akụ ya ka ekwe na-ekwughị onye ọbụla gaa rejista Biafra abịakwala abịa ana m ekele Chineke na-ekele Chineke ebe ọ dị ukwuu na-ekele Chineke gọziere m gị n'ihi back to your root anwụchaala m anwụcha mbụ ọ back to your root kpọtere m ọtụtụ ihe m matara ugbu a ọ back to your root mere m amata ya ọtụtụ ihe merele m ma elepụrụ anya nwa ama m ebe m na-aga back to your root emele m amata ọtụtụ ihe Chineke ga-agọziri m gị gọziere m gị n'ụtụtụ gọziere m gị n'ehihie gọziere m gị n'abalị onye ọbụla soro Nnamdị taa ahụhụ na-emesịa ọ ga-esoro Nnamdị ba na la Biafra onye ọbụla soro Nnamdị taa ahụhụ emesịa ọ ga-esoro Nnamdị ba na la Biafra. Kele dịrị Chineke gọzie na ire ekele we must follow up no going back. Oh, must hear Biafra.
Oh, must hear Biafra. Good night. Kola and WhatsApp Aganeku. Go ahead, please. Kola and WhatsApp.
Mazi Onyeibe. Good day, Mazi Onyeibe. Mazi Onyeibe, I'm here.
Go ahead, please.
Good. Biafrans worldwide. I remember Mazi Aganeku. Mazi Onyeibe. I'm not happy. You understand me? I want to address all Biafrans about Europe the way I understand Europe, because they are nonsense. They are motherfuckers. You understand me? Yes. Mazi Onyeibe, if I tell you that we enter Europe, Europeans using us like nonsense. Mazi Onyeibe. They are using us anyhow. They mess themselves up. They shot at the hand that are feeding them. I must say the truth, Mazi Onyeibe. These people, they mess themselves up. I am in Italy. Como precisely. I am the former coordinator of IPOB here in Como. You understand me? Yes. Mazi Onyeibe. You see Europe shit on the brokers. Mazi Onyeibe. You see Europeans, they shit on their brokers. They are the people that cause this nonsense. Mazi Onyeibe. I am not happy. I am not happy at all. But I will sing for our people to know where I'm coming from. Nnem chukwu bụ nwanyị dị mma. Ọ bụ nwanyị dị mma. Nnem chukwu bụ ọma ọkachie. Nnem chukwu bụ nwanyị dị mma. Ọ bụ nwanyị dị mma. Gbalụkwu bụ nnukwu mmụọ. Ebulu babi bụkwa oke mmụọ. Ọ bụkwa oke mmụọ. Amadioha bụkwa nnukwu mmụọ. Ọ bụkwa nnukwu. Ebulu babi bụkwa oke mmụọ. I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy because Europeans is the first people that knows we Africans. Yes. They are the first people that locate us where we are, and they locate us where we are. And what they found in our land, they couldn't believe their eyes because they thought we are animals. Mazi Onyeibe. And they messed, and they started immediately. They find out that we have everything on this planet. They started messing themselves up. Mazi Onyeibe. Could you imagine that our people travel from Africa to Europe? If you come to Europe, what they will be calling you is migrants. Even if you like stay 100 years in Europe, you can never be the same with the indigenous. Did you understand me? You can never be the same. You can never eat the same right with indigenous. You understand me? There must be a way they will discriminate you, Mazi Onyeibe. Mazi Onyeibe, these people, they will discriminate you in one way or the other. Mazi Onyeibe. Our people are suffering. Our children is on the ground everywhere because they collected our children.
If the life of Europe start entering our people, they will go and collect the baby, the children of our people, and they keep them. You can't see it no more again. Onyeibe. Fuck, man. And they're calling us migrants. Instead of them to do the needful, they are talking blah blah. Europe messed themselves up, but they will suffer it. Onyeibe, I'm not happy. Let that thing that will happen tomorrow, let it happen this evening. I want it to happen this evening. Mazagani who want it to happen this evening. You don't understand the Onyeibe. These people, they are nonsense. They are motherfuckers. They are assholes. You understand me? Not all, Not all. No, point of correction. Not all. There is people that think they know all. But those people, they will suffer. I know they get money. I know they get money. But that money they get will deal with them mercilessly, Onyeibe. I'm not happy, Onyeibe. Thank you very much, Onyeibe. I will keep some other time. We will lecture our people till infinity, till our land will be free. Fulani is nobody. We will chase Fulani away from Nigeria. That land they think they occupy from houses. We will chase them out from there. Onyeibe. Believe me, we will chase them out from there. They are nobody. Thank you, Onyeibe. Keep the work. Keep the fire burning. The whole world must help Biafra, whether they like it or not. They must help Biafra. Thank you, Biafrans. I remember Mazi I am coming down. If you don't know, I am coming down, and we must fight it in infinity. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You must continue. Call on WhatsApp. Good evening from here. WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. Good evening from here. Go ahead, please. Call on WhatsApp. Go ahead, please. Go ahead, please. Call on WhatsApp.
Okay. We
call on the line, your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, good evening, Mazi.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
I will tell you this number, please. I will not reach you. Hello? Hello?
I think we lost that caller. Caller on WhatsApp, please. Your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, I'm not started.
Caller on WhatsApp. Go ahead, please. Doesn't mean you are not listening to your device. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much.
Up and take our country to possess our land freedom to the sea. Though the giant may be on our way to hinder, God will surely give us victory. Victory. Only move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side with God. Biafra, move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side with God. Onyeibe, good evening. Hello?
Good evening from here. Go ahead. Go ahead, please. Please go ahead. Don't bother about me. Go ahead, please. Now maybe you move away from your TV set. I will advise you to move away from your TV set. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening. My name is Mary. Good evening, the light of the world. I'm calling from Kwabum. Kwabum is in Biafra. Hello. Hello, I'm talking. Good evening, sir. I'm talking. Okay, sir. My name is Mary. I'm calling from Kwabum. Kwabum is in Biafran land. Some reason why Nigeria must be divided. It is a concocted nation by British government, not God. It is oil and water that cannot be mixed together. It is an improper fraction, that is British, Fulani, Hausa, Yoruba over Biafra. It is the mother of fraud and corruption, from the headman to the noble citizens, in the sense that Buhari brought Niger in the way that he was not from the three concocted tribes that make up Nigeria. Jibril brought Nigeria in terms of wearing Buhari's mask, claiming Buhari in Asurok. Buhari brought Boko Haram, then denied them by calling them untrusted brothers. He trained them with Nigerian oil money, keeping many in Nigerian military uniform to attack Igbos. He claiming one Nigeria, forming DSS, SARS, Operation Python Dance 1, Dance 2, Dance 3, Dance 4, Operation Tilago, Operation Bab Our Heads, Steal for Igbos, Operation Search Our Phone, Steal for Igbos, Operation Put Evil in Our Motor Goods, Operation Weak Election, Operation Fifth Election Results, as you like. But one thing makes me happy. And the Kano told us that he always prays 7 times in a day for Biafra. Then also advise us that we should be very careful. We should dodge them as much as we can do to save our life, for the sake of that we might see Biafra when it comes in our time. This our platform is a gospel. Namdi don't plead for us to join IPOB and stop saving one Nigeria. Some agree, some doesn't agree. Now, he cried that if we continue to save one Nigeria, nothing better will come out. Many agree, many don't agree. Now, Namdi's prophecy don't come to its fulfillment. That is, save one Nigeria and come back with shame. It is happening here and there. Now, my advice to the IPOBs is that when Nigerian servants are going out for rally, please don't join them. For Nigeria can easily send off criminals to enter the rally street to steal people's property. Then they take pictures, send to the wall that hey, this is IPOB. I don't tell you, see, they are terrorists, they are criminals, they are stubborn, they are causing havoc here and there in the nation. So please, IPOBs, be careful. Then concerning Niger with his people, God is answering our Nnamdi prayer. Let Nnamdi calculate fine before putting his legs into one Nigerian's problem. For Chukwu Obiama is answering his prayer one by follow. His prayers is being answered by God every day and night. He is not praying in vain. How I wish they listen to Nnamdi to boycott the election. All these things couldn't have happened in this way. He refuses to take the command. See now, simple command is killing them.
Thank you very much.
Shalom, Biafra.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp.
Mazi Onyeibe, good evening. Can you hear me now?
From me, I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead, please.
We are able to go up and take our nation, to possess our land from Idoma to the sea. Though the giant may be on our way to hinder, God will surely give us victory. Victory. Dear friends, move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side with God. Hallelujah. Move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side with God. We are able to go up and take our nation, to possess our land from Idoma to the sea. Though the giant may be on our way to hinder, Okike is able to give us our land, our land. Only move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side with God. Dear friends, move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side with God. All the dear friends all over the world, I bless you in the name of our Lord, Chukwuokike Abiama. Our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, the Lord bless you, Chukwuokike bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Our deputy, Uche Mefo, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Our African rep, Mazi Onyeibe, the lion in the land of Biafra. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. May the name of the Lord Chukwuokike be upon you for his blessings in Jesus' name. The land, IPOB, the land of Biafra, the people of Biafra, the land of Biafra, every Biafran, every indigenous people of Biafra all over the world, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. This is from Numbers chapter 6, verse 24 and 25. The Lord keep Biafra land. The Lord deliver Biafra land from the oppressors, from the wicked ones. Chukwuokike is capable. He is capable. Every door is open. No man, no kingdom of darkness can shut it. I just want to let our people know that the time of the Gentiles, their cup will soon be full. Let our people keep faith. Let our people keep faith in this work God has put in the hand of his servant Nnamdi Kanu, Uche Mefo, George Onyeibe, and all the leaders of this project, of Biafran project, Biafran Nation project, let the people keep faith. I tell you, the time of the Gentiles, their time will soon be concluded. Their cup will soon be full. And the Chukama will hand over to us our land. So at this moment, I want to cover our land, the land of Biafra, with the blood of our Lord Jesus Christ. And I plead with Chukama to have mercy on us. Let our sins be blotted out. Let our iniquities be removed. Let our transgressions even of our forefathers be removed. Let them be thrown into the sea of forgetfulness. Let our God remember us and hand over to us back our promised land, our land that is filled with resources, with honey, with good things. This is my prayer this night. In the name of Chukwuka Biama, he say.
Thank you very much.
Onyeibe, God bless you.
Thank you very much, man. You too. Good night from here. Kola and Waza.
Hello.
Yes. Thank you very much and good night from here. Of course, we must continue. Kola on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
I'm still there, Mazi George Onyeibe, African rep.
Go ahead.
I'm
please.
coming out clear.
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. My name is Kinsilo Zribo, calling from Tetuan, Morocco. Ohamadike, I thank you, my able deputy, every principal officer working strong for the restoration of Biafra. May you remain long. It's not easy. It's not easy. I think PDP can take at least example of what we are doing. Just only 2 days. I'm telling you, George Onyeibe, what other Africans or Europeans or other Americans do with $2 billion for supporting or protest, bringing people out to support, to come for protest. Our leader will do it. And I thank every happy movie, our volunteer that come out for this struggle. All of you are 1 million. For me, God Almighty, may you remain long, all of you, back home. It's not easy. Man is doing a great job. And look, again, I want to say, we lost 3.5 million Biafra. Honestly speaking, that will be a joke if we, Biafrans as a whole, and the good Nigerians allow Jibrin to run these 3 years and run away. My dear, it's a heavy big fact. This man is dead and buried. Please, I want every Biafran to go and watch TRT. Turkish TV, the spokesman of Buhari, and the interview and the speech Buhari made, you will know that that is the time that man was the last broadcast he made in Nigeria and give up. Now they bring this fine boy. This fine boy now is working with terrorists hand to hand. Boko Haram have their checking point, which is they will spend their checking point more if you don't talk. Abomination, but I give them only where Lower Benue. That is where I see the flag. We buried them with a pig skin and show to the UN. Honestly speaking, they will never go free unless, you see, there is nothing. I will say much, but I still thank him. The man is have a patient, soft-minded man. A great man, honestly speaking. Honestly, what happening in Imo State is the goal that the terrorism want to achieve in Nigeria. And we want to tell them that Imo State is the nuclear powerhouse of Biafra. If they eventually get there, we brought them out, bury them alive, honestly speaking. both them, PDP, APC, all of them will fold their file, send them to Abuja. We don't want any political to come from the state. The armed struggle must come out from that place. Anambra have boycott election. It works. We will do something to show them that the war, we are not joking anymore. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Biafra. And of course, at this moment, I want to put the world on notice to understand. When I was making this broadcast, I reminded the world that Okozo SARS are kidnappers. Okozo SARS, I must tell you, is the worst terrorist in police outfit in Nigeria. The world must be put on notice as we are speaking now. Okozo SARS, those people who killed our people and threw them in Izu River, selling their kidney, selling their private parts, selling their liver and their heart. Okozo SARS who took one of our coordinator, beat this guy till they almost crippled him. Okozo SARS, as I'm talking to you now, are in Benjamin Madubugu's house. They are parabolating, they come with so many vehicles, they are parabolating in case anything happened to Benjamin Madubugu. Because what Nigerian police, what Nigerian idiot security outfit does is kidnapping people. The world must be put on notice, and those who send those bulldog, those stouts, call Okozo SARS to go to Benjamin Madubugu, tell them to back up. They are chewing more than they can swallow. Tell them to back up. The world must be put to notice. Okozo SARS is in Benjamin Madubugu's house. What are they looking for? What are they parabolating for? We follow them to their court. They have no case against us. They think we are their food and they are going to feed on us. But our bone will surely choke their neck. The world should be reminded that as we speak, Okozo SARS are in Benjamin Madubugu's house in Anambra. They are there right now parabolating. Don't let anybody deceive you. Okozo SARS are there now. Maybe they want to kidnap our brother this night. The Nigerian Federal SARS, the killing squad from Okozo in Anambra, have been roaming around the home of Benjamin Madubugu since this evening. A Toyota Hilux fully loaded have been patrolling his home for the past 4 hours now. Finally, they are parking at the junction behind his home. We are alerting the general public in case anything or they carry out any foul play. The people must understand, and if you send those idiots called SARS to go to Benjamin Madubugu house, call them back because they will not succeed this night. This is Radio Biafra Israel, and it is a direct call we are making. People must understand what is our testimony in Nigeria. God will punish all of you, one Nigeria. We are calling upon you, intensify the effort and destroy this evil enclave. Sometimes you think it doesn't concern you, but this thing will beat all of us. It's just a matter of time. OPC, Bakasi, Omotekun, Fulani Hesmen, Miati Allah, Obunigwe, nobody will save all of you. This ring will fall, we can assure you that. And of course, caller and WhatsApp, are you still there? Caller and WhatsApp. Caller and WhatsApp, are you still there? Rabbi, are you still there?
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
Good evening.
Good evening from here.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Go ahead, please.
Yes, I am here. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, please.
Yes, I can.
How which you will go ahead, the world is listening.
Okay, great. Good evening. I greet Biafrans all over the world, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom. I am Rabbi Charles. I'm calling from United Kingdom. Mazi Onyeibe, I've been listening to the program and what people have been saying. There is a particular, I think it's a sister that called and was making a report that the Fulanis are killing people, and when they kill a cow, they pray, and when they want to kill a human being, they won't pray. I asked myself, who is saying this? Do you want a prayer to be made on you before they kill you, or do you want to save your life? I don't know what is going on, but that is by the way, please let us correct what we are saying. If you want them to pray for you, for them to kill you, then go ahead and stick your head. It reminds me of one man in Enugu. in those days whose daughter was caught sleeping with the driver. So they were asking him, he was so angry and outraged, you know. They were asking him, you see to that. So is it to save your daughter, or you want that your anger is that your daughter didn't scream when the show was going on? That means she's been doing it. So do you want to severe both of them, separate them, say fire your driver and save your daughter, or you want your daughter to be screaming so that you will know that she's, you know, sometimes our people get paranoid and they're saying a lot of things. One thing is certain, Imo, where they call Imo is Biafra. I have told our people, I am telling our people tonight that what we are not fighting for PDP. Let people get it clear. We are not fighting for PDP. We are fighting for Biafra restoration and for the Fulanis to carry their terrorism and go back to their place. Any further move will cost them dearly. It's not what they did before. I want to remind our people, the soldiers you see dying, you see their dead bodies being carried. Some of them, their dead bodies could not be recovered. They are Biafrans. They are not Fulanis. And what they do, before they send them, they will obtain their password because they have a special site where email that they have created for them and their telephone numbers where they communicate with their families in Biafran land. And some other people have mounted those networks, communicating to the wife, like the husband is talking, saying, I can't speak now because where they put us, we are not allowed to speak. But you don't know that the person talking to you, sending you that text message or email is not your husband. That person is just an impostor, somebody who camouflaged to be like you are to personalize personify your husband talking to you. He has read all the communications, how your husband has been communicating to you, and he now carried it on. This intelligence, these activities that they gave them came from the Netherlands. The manipulation of Facebook, this thing that our leader said that when he makes a post and nobody will comment, when Mark Zuckerberg gave that thing to the police, Facebook to the police, they manipulated Facebook. Sometimes the picture of the person you are speaking to might be there, but it is not the person. There are someone else has taken over that particular page, your profile, and is communicating. They are intelligent agents doing these things. That is what they are doing. So I want our people to just be rest assured. If your husband hasn't called you as he used to call you, and someone is telling you, don't worry, I am your husband, they are not allowing us to make call. Block that person, is not your husband. Your husband has phone to call you. When they kill them, they block, they take over their things, their profiles, and they're communicating with the family members, postponing it and posting it. At the end, they will tell you that he was sick and they took him to oversee. The next, you will not hear anything till Biafra come. They will never tell you that your husband is dead and buried in Sambisa forest. Mazi, Onyeibe, there are a lot more, but I want to shorten it up here tonight. Thank you very much.
Yes, Mazi Rabbi, before you round up, I think what our sister was trying to say is that they value cow more than human being. They show remorse when they kill cow. When they kill our people, they do not show any remorse. But having said that, what is our memory in One Nigeria? Everybody must intensify their effort. We must destroy this Nigeria, or this Nigeria will destroy us. It's just a matter of the host and the virus. One must die. He said that the host destroys the virus, or the virus destroys the host. Either way, dying must be involved. Having said that, Biafrans remain focused. Don't think anybody will escape. In Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, this dream will beat all of us. The same way we have never thought nor imagined. Understand, we are not here to conquer you. We don't want to subdue Duduwa nation, Arewa nation. We don't want to conquer anybody. We don't need oil. We don't need. We just want our life back. It has been taken by the Nigerian state. And the only way to get it back is to destroy Nigeria. And anybody standing in our way, our Nigeria, it doesn't matter who you are. You will feel our venom. We will sting you and you will feel our venom. I will sign off from here. I say, Biafrans, remain focused. Don't let anybody deceive you. The ignorant of the law is no excuse, and I will say that the secret of the night is best known to the hour. Good night from here. Remain focused, remain Biafran. Tomorrow is yet another day. Ndewono.
No negotiations, no compromise. All we want is Biafra. Our self-determination, they call it hate speech. We want referendum, they come for war. Our lives are not safe in Nigeria. Spilling our blood for no just cause. Biafran self-determination, they call it hate speech. We want referendum, they come for war. Killing my people like Christmas good too. No more to election in Biafra land. So we are crying, let us go to return. Yamaga Mesha have expired. We are tired of your soup. Intimidation is too much to return. Incarceration is too much.